Pushing the button.
Pushing the button.
Kevin, you gonna buy a Beamer? Morning. How's it going?
Right.
You too.
Oh yeah, that one or the one up there. Either way,
Oh,
whatever
okay.
you like.
Let's,
We were using the other one, but I just didn't do it today.
no, I like this one. Okay, let's
Okay.
get this one back. I don't know about
Okay,
focus.
let's see what she's doing here. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well,
This
it's
should
out
be
of
good.
focus now.
Yeah.
How do I focus it? Can I do that? Did I do that? I went half character. It's fuzzy. We have a fuzzy shot. We're opening on a fuzzy shot.
Well, that's not, no. I thought you
There
were
we
turning that on to
go.
you, so I was putting it on.
And then, ooh. And then, wait. Ooh.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. Good grief.
Oh, that's okay.
Good evening and welcome back to the Late Night Playset. This is Tuesday. It's Tuesday, February 24th, 2026. We've got a good one for you tonight. Don't let this fool you. Don't let this fool you. We've got a good one for you tonight. We've got somebody that I've wanted to have here for quite a long time. He's a Emmy-winning production designer, and if you know anything about me, I used to draw pictures of sets when I was a kid. And it started with Double Dare back then. It was probably started with cartoons, I would guess, before that. But then Double Dare. And then our guest tonight did the reboot of Double Dare in 2018, which is how he got on my radar. And I've been following him ever since. He's done a lot of the TV sets that you would know from talk shows, from game shows. And then more specifically to our little group over here, he was the production designer for the Goonie House restoration up in Astoria, Oregon, for a TV series that is yet to come out. So I have a feeling we're going to be talking a lot about that. Mr. JP Connelly is here tonight. James Pearce Connelly, one of the biggest production designers in the business. We are very lucky to have him here. And even more than that, he's excited to be here.
What a name. He's got a great name.
I agree.
I love that.
I agree. He's got a couple names, though. We'll have to ask him about that. I'm guessing it was a union issue. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
You know, like Michael J. Fox was just Michael Fox.
Yeah.
His whole life
Stat was like, hey,
there
someone's
was
got your name.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what's going on. We are going to try to stay current with the comments here all night. There's a bunch here already, so know that we are going to try to get to you. David Leslie, 1963. Can people sign up to tour the Goonies house? I am hoping to come in June. I don't know that that'll be in June, but I do think that that is a long-term goal. We'll have to talk to JP about that. Also, if you're if you are going to be up at the Short Circuit 40th anniversary up in Astoria, which is also Goonies 41, we're going to be doing some panels up there, and one of which is going to be a Goonies house panel. with Bayman and Liz, the current owners, and JP will be there, and we're trying to get Adam F. Goldberg as well, so that should be pretty fun. So make sure you sign up for that. Okay, there's only a couple things on the card before we get JP in here. Yellow car update. I'll give you that now, but first of all, how is everybody? How are you?
Well, let's get a shot of this leg.
Yeah. Whoops-a-daisy. If you can't tell, it's in a boot. It's in a boot.
Okay, it's in a boot. Not because I'm Canadian. It's just in a boot. And it's been in a boot for a while, and I'm supposed to perform this weekend, so that's gonna be fun, doing burlesque in a boot, or maybe not. I'm gonna hobble around.
It's not broken though, right? It's sprained?
No, it's not broken. It's just sprained, and I tapped it, and then I slammed it, and then I tapped it, and then I went to New York and was on it, and so you gotta take care of injuries.
I remember there was a toy like that. You bop it, you slam it, you slop it. You remember that? You bop it, you bip it, you bop it.
That's what we like to do in the bedroom, but not with our feet. She's back. So is Birds and Bees Don't Fuck, actually. So
oh boy, here we go.
Birds and Bees Don't Fuck is back for season 3. So that's what's going on in my world.
We're doing the plugs up front.
Yeah, we are.
I did ask. I asked what you were up to.
You did.
It's been a long time. I haven't been here. Well, I've been back from the trip, but
Yeah.
we haven't done a big show like
We
this
haven't
with
done
guests in the studio and everything. We've actually been rewiring, reconfiguring the studio, doing tons of behind-the-scenes work, trying to figure out what the hell happens after this. We are missing a monitor right here, but our lovely Paul Brink, who is our audio guy, is going to provide a video monitor as well. So that will be here tomorrow, and then I'll feel a little bit more in shape with the new studio.
Yeah.
And then we also went to great lengths to make it seem like this was the exact same studio to you at home. But the truth is, we are operating quite differently in here.
It is.
Yes.
It's same but different.
We are operating quite differently in here, and I like it.
I gotta check. I'm like sitting back here. I'm like, can the people even hear me?
Oh yeah, I
Can
can
you even
hear you.
hear me? I can't hear me. I can hear me now. Okay.
I can hear you in here too.
I gotta lean in. I gotta do a little lean when I want to be heard, or I have to project like I'm on stage.
Yeah, or you have control to the whole audio board over there. You could turn yourself up.
Oh, I do. But then you know what? There's going to be like background sounds, and I don't like that.
Yeah, you're already very, very in here right now.
I like to be very, very in here.
Your microphone and the Letterman microphone are the only ones that are piped into the house sound.
Oh, that's fun. It's just going to be another 5 minutes of us making sounds.
Well, it's good. Okay, so the yellow car update. So we haven't been here. This is our first show back. We are. There's a lot of cobwebs. We're working on it. So thanks for dealing with us, being with us while we deal with that. And then the yellow car needs an update. The transmission on this grand tour, it started acting up on like day 2 or 3, and we made it 100+ days. And I've been limping it to Malibu the last 2 weeks too, which I probably shouldn't be doing. But here's the consensus on Yellow Car. We did get in to see TLG. I know people keep sending me messages. What's going on with Yellow Car? Why aren't you driving? Why aren't you driving? Why aren't you coming to this? Why aren't you coming to that? It seems like the new consensus now is instead of a rebuilt transmission, we're going to find a used transmission. And the idea is that the downtime will be less. We can swap the two and theoretically get it operating quicker instead of waiting for a rebuild and sending it out and having them do it and send it back and yada, yada, yada. So that's where we are with that. I'm on the hunt. If anybody has a used transmission for my car, send me a message. Maybe I can buy it. And we'll go from there. But that's what's up with Yellow Car. As soon as we find one, get it to TLG and get it swapped, instantly back in business, instantly back doing things. We've got a Route 66 road trip that we're planning coming up for the 100th anniversary of Route 66, which is going to be great. I have a feeling our friend Gibson, who's in studio this evening as well, might be there for that. We're doing our best trying to come up with how we could make this a really fun trip to bring everybody else along, so that we can get tons and tons of sponsorship money.
Let's go.
That's only half kidding.
No. There's no kidding. We need sponsors. So if you know of sponsors, or if you want to sponsor road trip for the 100-year anniversary, hit us up.
Yeah, yes. I have a feeling it'll probably be somebody we're already doing stuff with, but I haven't reached out to them about it yet.
Sure.
So,
but you never know who's
Gibson
listening.
and I are working on our pitch deck right now currently.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, all right. We got to get James Connelly in here because I am talking already. But can we do a real quick, you know what it's called, a little segment we like to call What's in the Box?
What's in the box?
When
I think we need to like upgrade and maybe get some music too.
Look, you have all the control over there now. Nobody in here has any control. Now it's a matter of when Paul Brink is here, he can hook up his laptop and.
Yeah.
Because I agree.
He's got to show me how to.
Yeah, and we could move all of this. We could happily move all that stuff your way too.
Do you really want me to have that kind of power?
Well, I don't think I should have it. I don't think I should
true.
have it. I think you guys should all have it.
I could do that. I like that.
So one of the great.
Okay.
I was trying to not put the address out there.
Fair.
One of the amazing things that happened on this trip was Larry Casilla from Ammo NYC washing yellow car. You all saw that, right?
Oh, that was fucking so lethargic and emotional. And
why the hell was a car wash video so emotional?
Oh,
right?
we fucking cried.
Oh, I did too.
I mean, it was so beautiful and so powerful. I mean, it was so beautiful to satisfying to watch the car get cleaned, right? Like that's a certain kind of satisfaction.
Oh, that's why. I was like, why is that?
Yep.
It's still me. How come it's still me?
Yeah. So there's, what's the good spot here? Okay. So there's a certain kind of satisfaction with just like watching the car get washed. But then because you didn't wash that car with Nicole, it's a dirty, dirty car. We love that. But there was a sense of emotional cleansing that came with that and transition and new life.
When he started steaming the seats.
Yeah.
When he started steaming the seats and it almost looked like,
Yeah. There were just so many moments in that
there.
Yeah, it caught me off guard because I'm just like, oh, wow, this is nice. Like, this is really cool. And then at one point you're just like, my heart. Oh, why am I crying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was incredible. And also a beautiful job. Beautiful job.
I know, he really did. He
and so much love. Like there was so much love and care that went into it as well. So
he did, and that was important to him to treat it that way.
Mm-hmm.
I guess normally he does voiceover while now I'm cleaning the springs and doing. He didn't do any of that for this. He treated it with such respect.
That's part of why it was so impactful.
So grateful.
Yeah.
So grateful, Larry. Thank you, not only for the awesome car wash, but for handling it the way you did. Really amazing. And the whole team there. It wasn't just him. He's got a whole bunch of people. So he sent this stuff. Do I have to
Bubble
unwrap
wrap.
it? I thought.
Here, let me help you.
Usually I do these things and then the on air is so lame. But I see. These are. I got it. Okay. These are sprayers.
But people can't see.
Oh well.
Let me undo
Can you
one
get
of
it? Well, your camera's supposed to get a close up of that. Here.
Oh, wait.
Right. She's discovering bubble wrap.
Rediscovering.
So
Okay, here.
that makes sense. All of these. All right. This is a lot.
This is.
I didn't do this well at all. The one time I should have done a rehearsal.
Well, you didn't know it was going to be wrapped so much.
No, but look at all this beautiful stuff. This is
Wait,
this is
can I
very
unwrap one of these?
expensive. Yes, please unwrap any and all of these.
Let's see. What do we got? What camera are we on?
Well, we're on whatever
This
you want. I thought if you
Okay.
were doing it, I could give it to you on too. But
Plum wheel cleaner?
I mean, right now you're just doing what I could. Well, I could have done that.
Plum wheel cleaner! What? Chaos. Okay. Obey glass and e-finger. Look, I'm just going to line them up real pretty for you. This is so big.
I know
That's what she said.
This is an expensive kit here from Larry. Ammo foam, ammo hydrate, foam, plum wheel cleaner, mud tire gel, leather interior cleanser, towel, orange ammo microfiber towels, blue microfiber applicator pad, tire gel black applicator pad, ammo spray trigger black, 3 of those, 7-inch white decal ammo.
Wow.
All that. All this stuff too.
Bottles.
Yep. Brushes.
Wow. Ooh,
This
this
is
are
quite
nice.
it's quite a kit. I guess Larry is really trying to incentivize me into keeping the car clean. We'll do our best,
Well,
Larry.
we got no excuse now.
We'll do our best, Larry. You're killing me, Larry. Does anybody get that? That's an LA reference.
Can I zoom in on
It's a
this
commercial for was it a mattress salesman or whatever? Mattresses? 1-800. It's not 1-800.
one? I have no
But
idea.
You're
Oh, I
killing me,
can.
Larry.
Look. Okay. Here, you can cut to me. I'm
What
zoomed
is
in.
this? Oh, no. What is this?
Is that a cover?
Well, I thought it was a little smock. Now I don't know what the hell it is. I still don't know what the hell.
Wait a minute.
I want to wear it.
Yeah.
Seems like I want to wear it. But I don't think you're
It's,
supposed to.
it's like carpeting.
Yeah, you're not supposed to wear it.
Wait, but it's a cape. Put it on.
That's what I see too.
Wait, no, it is though.
It's not. This is not what it's for. It's just what I'm using it for.
No, but what if it?
Seat cover.
It's
a
a seat cover.
seat
Yes,
cover.
it is a seat cover. So
There
while
we
you're doing
go.
like
That was
everything.
amazing that you put
But
it on.
if you're, like scrubbing down there and someone's spraying, now you're not going to get your back wet. Solutions are everywhere. Literally, solutions are everywhere.
Thank you very much to Larry and the team at Ammo NYC. Here we go. Let's do a grocery bagging championship display right here. Here we go.
Is that going to fall off?
Ta-da.
Street Steve Slade says no. Nope.
Here we
I
go.
don't know what he's noping to, but he says nope.
Done. Okay, Kip Marshall, same. Hi, Kip. It's Gannon. Thank you for that. Exciting podcast tonight. Hello, all. Yes, there's a lot happening already. Hello, so happy to have you here. That's Ariel. And she is, Irie is here. Hello. We figured that out last time. Irie. Tori Giddings. Hey, Jay. Oregonian Dave. Hi, Gibson. That's Dave from the Oregon Film Museum.
Love Dave.
Cute.
And Irie says, ouch, careful not to tear your first plantar plate.
Yep.
Hope your ankle heals well. Oh, that's on
That's
you.
right on. It's on the ball of your foot. Your plantar plate.
Can we do it?
Yeah.
Should we sell some hot sauce in the meantime?
Sell some hot sauce.
JP Connelly, couple minutes. Come on back. 30 seconds.
Oh, so delicious. It's the hot sauce made by Bears.
Oh, where's
Garlic
the audio
and
on this?
serrano, mixed with love and care.
I'm
You can
sorry.
Put it on your
I also don't know
eggs,
if this
pour
is
it on
playing
your
or not.
rice.
There's
It's
audio.
great on a leg. It's better
Come
on
on,
slices.
I don't know why that's
Oh,
playing.
so
That's what's actually
delicious.
happening right
It's the
now.
hot
Okay,
sauce
got it.
made
Okay,
by
wow. Oh my God.
Bears.
Oh my
so
God.
delicious hot
That's
sauce.
what's happening. Is that a
Great on
commercial?
everything
Yeah.
except
It
the
is.
Get your bottle today at delicious.org. $1.
But
Oh my
now,
God.
but now,
I
JP.
should put this on Do Not Disturb, I guess.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Oh
You
my
can answer
God.
calls on this show.
I
It's
can,
fine,
I can
you know?
just answer calls.
You definitely can. Is that in your way?
Not at
But
all.
we will put them on air. Is the thing.
So this is live right now. No commercial.
Well, that was
All
it.
5
live.
people
Just
are
did that one
watching.
little commercial.
Do I look? Okay. That looks great. Thanks. Okay, cool. I'm here.
Yeah.
How exciting.
And
This
then
is
she
beautifully
might
lit.
wait. That's a little. Oh, thank you.
Did you do this?
Yes. This is what I know how to do.
This is like incredible.
Isn't this amazing?
It's really better than a lot of other shows I've been a part of.
We actually get that a lot because we do have real people here, and they're
Yeah.
like, "Why are you doing all of this for a podcast? This seems a little excessive." And they're right.
It's well, with in person. Just for everybody at home, I'm now really here. It doesn't seem like a whole lot, but it looks great.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not a whole lot. Yeah, it's not,
not
a
a
whole
lot.
lot. No, why do you think I invited you?
amazing.
We need some help.
These things are just on stools here. You got a bunch of books organized by
You're
color, but
telling
like,
our secrets.
but like the lighting and the texture.
The
It's
tone.
just-
Thanks, man.
It's good.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You know the story. This started as a dining room table with a husband and wife doing a little podcast, and this is what it turned into over COVID.
It's amazing.
And then-
and what are these like famous chairs?
Yeah,
and
you knew
Yeah.
that already.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah. So the Letterman desk, chairs, microphone. So then once that was here, it was very Kramer's apartment.
Yeah.
And we needed
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
build a production space around it.
Wait, what is the story of getting this desk and chairs though? Like, just give me the 2-minute pitch of like, how is this?
Museum
Is this
was
the real one? This is the real one.
Real desk and chairs, real microphone.
Oh.
Yep, the
You
actual
can get
stuff.
on it like Drew Barrymore if you want to.
Really? She was really on it?
She was really
Yeah,
on
this
it.
is the one.
Here in
she-
this house?
Not here.
No, but
Okay.
this is
It
the
was-
one she said "Happy Birthday" to Dave on,
It's so funny.
and Bill Murray on the first night spray painted Dave across the.
Really?
Yeah.
This is amazing. And as somebody who designs shows and like desks and chairs, I'm always like getting like this sort of like comp of like, well, you know, on the late night show, the chairs are very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know, like
Small and uncomfortable,
small and
upright,
uncomfortable,
there's-
and the desk
Yeah.
is really small, and you're like, okay, thanks, Dad, thanks, they're telling you what to do. But it is, yeah, it's a little hug. It's cute.
Yeah.
It's not
Can
as
you believe that
uncomfortable as I
Siskel
thought.
and Ebert used to sit in those?
They're not
Really?
made for bigger bodies.
No, they're not. No, I feel like I'm in Coach.
This is very 80s, 90s
Yeah.
human body,
Is
American
this Siskel and
bodies.
Ebert's
yeah.
chairs?
Well, they were,
Like,
yeah, I mean, they
set 'em?
used to sit in them all the time. This was the first CBS set. So this set actually won an Emmy for them.
Wow.
Kathleen Ankers, the designer at the time, who I used to call and obsessively interview when I was a kid.
Really?
That's how I learned how to do all of this stuff.
Wow.
And then I worked at 30 Rock when I was a kid. For Conan, though, Dave had just left. It was the first year of Conan.
At 6A.
6A, which I want to talk to you about for a
Yes.
lot of reasons on
Yes,
here.
I'm familiar with 6A. Now that I've seen the desk, I know how small it was. Yeah.
So, yes, and so am I, having spent my entire childhood in that studio and around in the building.
That's
So
crazy.
I
I took it down to the studs. I know that studio.
It's been taken down to the studs. Before that, you did beyond. You blew it out. You took Conan's office and
Yeah.
dressing room, and all of that stuff was blown out. You took all of the audience seating out
Yeah.
from the 7th floor side.
Yeah.
Underneath that used to be the band green room and a whole bunch of other stuff. So you took out the offices that were underneath that as well,
Yeah,
so
we
that you could have more
the
floor
shell.
space.
We were just getting as much as we could out of it. But
Yes.
the reason was it wasn't because of like an ego
This is for
thing.
Kelly Clarkson, by the way, when Kelly
Oh, yeah.
Clarkson's show moved from Los Angeles to New York.
It
And
wasn't
6A
like
is
an-
not a big studio.
No, it's not. It's really long and skinny. It's
Mm-hmm.
just like the size of this space. It's really like.
Well,
it's
what do you,
really
we're
oblong.
obviously going for that.
No, but you've mastered it. I just tried to like recapture this amount of depth that you have. But the task I was given was like you have to cram 200 people in this space, and I think Conan had 120 because I studied all the ground plans and was like, and Megan Kelly, that was the set that was before us before they regurgitated it for different versions of different things, only had like 100, and so we had to like put in twice as many audience in there for the Kelly Clarkson show for.
Conan,
Different reasons.
I think we might have had up to 180 or something like that. It was still sub 200 though. Letterman had like 225 because they crammed it all. They put in more rows.
the way
They put in
up.
2 or 3 more rows behind where it can actually go.
Then Kelly had to have a band area and a reveal area and like all these different areas. It was a really tough.
And she was used to a
floor plan.
huge stage here.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
LA.
We were at Studio One. Yeah, here.
You were in
Amazing.
Studio One?
Yes.
Which
the old
was-
Chelsea for layout. Yes.
It was rebuilt for Conan.
Yes. And it was
Conan's
built for
Tonight
Conan.
Show.
Yes.
Wow. So I was over there when they were doing all that. I didn't realize that's where you did that show.
Yes. Another one that was wall to wall too, because there were just so many needs for that talk show. Like we just had to have so many different areas for games and concerts and all these things. And so and ultimately Kelly always wanted to just be in the middle and close to the audience too. So with
So all the zones almost don't get used.
yeah, so you had to like sort of pinwheel all the way around because you had to like be really close to the audience. You know, it's tough as opposed to like Letterman and Conan, which had a fair amount of like distance because cameras
Conan did.
right in front.
Believe it or not, Letterman didn't have
No.
much room at all back in the day.
Oh yeah, he was a small little.
It was, well, because they still used the 4-foot line back in that day, whereas you guys can go right up to the wall now.
Yes.
But so you used to be able to walk around that set within the walls that you also blew the frig out.
Yeah,
You
we
don't
like-
need a fire lane?
well, I mean, at the Kelly Clarkson show, we had a fire lane, but I'm trying to remember.
The New York studios were reconfigured when Jimmy Fallon moved over to the late night show.
Yeah.
And they literally scraped, like you did, 6A and 6B at the same time, one and then the other. And at that time, somehow, when they redid all of their new stuff and new sprinklers and new whatever the heck, they were then able to go up to the actual concrete walls.
We did it a little
That's
bit on Kelly
wild.
Clarkson's show too, because there's an actual like fire lane exception to the rule that if you use it just as the real wall and you just have 4 feet of clearance away
Yes,
from it,
correct.
it's technically safe. You
Yes.
can walk around in case there's a fire, and so like you can go wall to wall, treat the wall, paint it, put wood paneling on it, whatever, and just keep it clear of stuff. So
Yeah.
when she has guests walk out now and they open the doors, all that is just right up inside like the real wall. It's just
Wow.
real architecture. It's just cool.
It's crazy. Beyond that, like you even took out, there used to be a 6A hallway between the 6th floor hallway and
Yeah.
the stage, and you even made that part of the set.
Yeah, yeah.
Because there used to be there was a control room in there originally. I
Yeah.
think that might have left during Conan, but there were definitely dressing rooms in that hallway
There's
and a
some
makeup
dressing
room.
rooms. Jimmy's band is now in there, but we reworked the doorway to go to just the 6B hallway. But I do believe in just like authenticity, and so when you're creating a set, especially for something that's like a talk show set, where really like people like just want to hear like an honest conversation, like. It's not supposed to be fake, and so I really believe in just trying to like show it for what it is, and then just giving it like wish fulfillment, like make it look nice.
Yeah.
And so like that's the real door to Jimmy's hallway, which is there now covered in some sort of chevron pattern. But like that's if you just walked right through that, you would get to Kelly's dressing room, and then the hallway, and then Jimmy's. And that's what people should see. They should really see that. If you took your phone out and walked around this place, you would see the real space.
If there were old
Letterman
Letterman fans from the old days, they were the two blue doors that were on the side of the set. They were the double door. We always called them the double doors. Go through the double doors. And Conan, they were yellow, but it was the same double doors all those years until you yanked them out.
Yeah.
And now they're further back. I was blown away. I'm sorry, we're skipping all over here. We will get to Goonies,
Cool.
but
No,
I
we're-
was
we're
blown the frig away when I saw what you did with Kelly Clarkson's studio in New York, 6A. I have friends who work on that show, that book that show. Everybody I know who's associated with that show is awesome. I couldn't understand how they were going to then do it in 6A. It didn't make sense to me. I go, unless they change the orientation of it, which they always talked about doing when Conan moved it, because they wanted that SNL feel of like long and wide instead of deep and narrow. I don't know if I said that right, but you know what I mean.
There was a design that had the Letterman Conan configuration for Kelly when we talked about it. Like I got a call about designing it when we were moving from LA to New York, and it was like, how do we figure this out with 200 people, and how do we not reinvent the whole wheel? And there was a design that we used a turntable, and we could just like bring in things around in a wheel, and it just didn't feel quite like the LA set, which is just this hangout, this house, this casual place, a big open floor where things are just kind of jostling around. And so we looked at different studies, and we ultimately decided, well, let's just take it all down and refigure it out long-wise. That's just the way it is here. And we did that.
Back in the day, there were unmovable beams in that studio where you couldn't even do what you accomplished.
There still are, yeah. There's
Really? You worked with them?
There's some big steel beams in there. We just kind of hide them. Actually, where
Did
they
you work them into the design?
Yeah,
that's what Kathleen
the
Akers
one
did.
that is the entrance where the guests come out and the sliding doors come. There's a big I-beam there. It's got beautiful rivets. That's the real beam.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Of 30 Rock.
Of 30 Rock that goes right through the whole building, right up, straight up.
Which is even cooler too, because there's that famous picture of metal workers in the
Yeah.
30s or whatever
Yeah.
who are sitting having their lunch on that's building 30 Rock. So this is one of those riveted beams exposed in the studio.
Yeah, we just painted it a little bit. That's about it.
You gotta zhuzh it. You gotta give it a little zhuzh,
I mean, you pay a lot of money to get rent in one of those apartments that
Yeah.
look like that. You know what I mean?
This is Conan 1 with the
Wow.
mustard set, and there's me as a little senior in high school.
That's
as an
crazy.
intern.
It's a little.
Why didn't I just call you
when
when
the
we were
Today
doing
Show
this?
was upstairs?
Oh my God.
This was Conan's second generation set that like 1996 came around.
Yeah, I remember watching that.
I was drawing pictures like this as a kid. There's 6A Letterman when I was a kid.
That's really good. I've never seen that.
This is
Are these the chairs?
we are sitting. Yes, they are the chairs that are the same from both, but we are sitting in this desk and chair configuration that I drew in 1995. So I was obsessed with this stuff as I had my little show in high school doing my little Letterman, yada yada, right?
Wow.
Hilarious.
Wow.
Right.
You're still doing it.
I know it's
I
a little
love this.
weird,
I'm
isn't
on
it?
this show. This is crazy.
It's crazy. And that's why Gibson's here, because we're doing a documentary on Letterman too.
Oh wow.
It's weird how it all comes around.
Wow. Do you talk to him?
Dave?
Yeah.
No, I talked to his team.
Okay.
His people.
Yeah. Wow.
His people have been here.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. Wow, that's cool. He's
You've done one of his shows. Didn't you
for
design one of
sure.
his shows?
Yeah. What was it called?
One of the
That's
Netflix
my
shows.
That's my time. That's my time with.
That's
Oh,
what I wrote.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
my
yeah.
time.
Yeah.
And it was one of the. In fact, are they going to do it again? Because they're bringing the Netflix as a Joke festival back this year.
I probably would know. I don't know.
Okay.
I
It may just be my
if
next
I
guest.
do know, it's going to happen within the next month or so. But I haven't heard anything.
Got it.
It was a good show. Loved it. I remember when he walked in. I feel like I worked with him once before, but I can't remember. But when he comes in, you quiet down.
Mm-hmm.
Like he is here, and he's just like a smart man.
I agree. Why do you
just
say
gets
that?
I don't know. He just gets it. He's just like. I feel like when you're a visionary and you're an entrepreneur or you're somebody who's just creating something, there is an ability to sort of like siphon out noise.
Yes.
And as I work too, like there's a lot of noise in the creative process at all times. And I think when you notice that in other people, and when you see like somebody as experienced and like, I don't know if I want to say it's a bad word, but like weathered as Dave Letterman in comedy, which is a really hard art form to be successful in. He just weeds out the noise immediately. He just asks the questions, gets to what it is, asks for it, and then moves on. And that's pretty amazing to see.
You're right. There's something about that comedian mindset, and Nicole used to talk about this all the time, where they cut to the essence of everything.
Yeah.
Even conversation.
Yeah. I used to work with George Lopez a lot. I love
You
him.
did Lopez Tonight? I
Yes.
read here as well.
For like a couple years.
The show,
The whole
was,
thing from
I
2000.
maintain that show was excellent, and the set was excellent.
Thanks.
I
Yeah,
love that
it
whole
was a good
vibe
one.
of being at a outside. It was
It
almost
was
felt
the
like an
back
outdoor
lot.
venue.
It was the back lot at Universal, because they shot the pilot at the back lot at Universal, and then when they went to series, they were like, "Oh, this was so good. We can't just shoot it outside all the time. It's freezing here in California. It's not freezing here in California, but you know what I mean.
But it was a,
Chilly.
you,
It's
you
chilly.
made a-
It's not like New York, sad.
No.
But you created a rooftop indoor kind of.
Yeah, yeah. But I would watch George get pitched like things in rehearsal from writers, skits, etc., and he would immediately cut to what's the beginning, the middle, and the end here.
Yeah.
And like, just smart questions, because he knows how he delivers so fast. They're just smart people. As an artist, you just can learn so much from that.
Tell me where we're going. I'll get us there.
Yeah, I'll get us
That
there.
kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly.
I feel like that's how I talk to directors when I'm intimacy coordinating. I'm like, tell me what you need.
Yeah.
Right.
What's
What's
end
the
result,
ultimate goal
right?
here?
Like,
Exactly.
What are we trying to do? What's the vision?
Yeah.
We'll get it done.
Yeah.
Which is
yeah.
the joy of doing this work, I think, is like, just give me your big, beautiful vision.
Well, it's a creative process. That's the collaboration part.
Yeah.
You know, as long as you trust the other people, which it sounds like the people you're talking about do.
Well, yeah,
Dave?
if it's your job to support them, you're there to just watch and listen and see how they do it. But like, they're really smart people. They're famous for a reason.
Yeah, they got television shows. They're not giving them out
I
at the
know,
airport.
they're good at what they do. Yeah.
God, I have so many shows. Okay,
Okay, well,
start
fire
Double
away,
Dare.
like
Let's
rapid
start with
fire.
Double Dare. When I was a kid,
Yeah.
I used to draw the Double Dare set and send pictures, and Mark Summers sent me a T-shirt and a letter back, and the whole, your picture was incredible of the Double Dare set,
Cool.
you know, yada, yada, yada. And then you took that to a professional. You weren't doing it as a kid, but you got the job to go recreate the Double Dare set.
Yeah, that was a really cool project.
That's another one. I know every board of the original, of all of the original sets, all different places they shot it, from New York to Pittsburgh to Orlando.
You know more than me. I don't know. I mean, I know I watched it as a kid. I got this job offer randomly from a friend of mine who was the showrunner, executive producer, and he said, "Hey, are you sitting down?" I'm like, "Well, I'm in the car." He's like, "I have a really hard one coming, but if it's kind of cool." And I was like, "Okay, sure." And he was like, "I'm putting you on speakerphone. I'm with everybody here at this production company." And I was like, "Great, thanks." He's like, "How do you feel about rebooting Double Dare?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm born in 1980. I'm 45. I definitely watched it as a kid. I watched the family version. I watched the original version. I watched all the
Super
stuff.
sloppy.
As we did.
Super sloppy stuff.
Oh my God.
I didn't like. I wasn't, like a super fan. I didn't, but like I definitely loved it. And said, yeah, that sounds awesome. Probably not the best
By the way-
negotiation power, but like I was on board, and it was shooting in 3 weeks. So I had to nail this. I had to nail the sketch immediately, because
So
we
they
were
could
just gonna
start
go
building.
right into it.
Yeah. And it was a
don't
huge
know
stage. It was
why.
over at Radford here. They had a huge.
Oh,
It was so
wow.
much bigger than the original Double Dare ever was.
Yeah, it was.
Huge.
Well, I mean,
You go big. I noticed that with your designs. You go big.
I feel like
I
why
appreciate
not?
that.
I just feel like you can do. Sounds so
I know.
rude. You can do this,
You should come to my kitchen and see what I film.
but you can do this. I sort of feel like why not? You can. I like.
Yeah, if we had space, yes, we would do more too. Yeah. This
Yes.
is our dining room.
I mean, that's always it, right? Like,
And
That's so funny.
the lens wants big, right? And I also feel like, you just got to give the camera lens what it wants, and if you can't make it good, make it big. It's just big is good. So yeah, Double Dare was bigger.
Do you remember, like, it was, I'm sorry to cut you off.
No,
It
no.
was probably, maybe, was it as far back as Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Mm-hmm.
The start of the spectacle game show, where everything was with all the
yeah,
lights
yeah,
of the
yeah.
rows, and everything just became such a spectacle, and it was such a big deal. I feel like everyone is sort of chasing that still.
Still,
Or
yeah.
Weakest Link, or any of those gigantic spectacle shows, Deal or No Deal.
to a degree, don't you feel like that was kind of a resurrection of what we saw in the 90s? Because we
Oh.
had Double Dare, we had the Gladiator shows, we
Yeah,
had
I did love that too.
Temple
Oh,
of
yeah,
Doom.
that's gotten-
Like, we had all of these shows that were big like that.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, maybe Price is Right to a degree. It wasn't as big.
$1
as the rest
Bob.
of them. Yeah, $1 Bob. But still, like, these were like these big spectacle shows, and then it does feel like they kind of
Well,
disappeared for a little while.
I disagree in that spectacle in the 60s, 70s, and 80s was, chasing lights around the set.
Right,
you know,
right,
that
right,
was
right.
grab your
But
attention. Nowadays, it's so much
perspective
more.
changes, right?
You're right.
So-
People are harder to impress these days, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yes, that's true.
But I
People
think
are
they
harder to
just
impress.
generally died down for a while between like maybe 1995 or something up until Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and that was what, like 2000?
2000?
Yeah.
So, yeah,
right.
it's
It was around
interesting.
there, and I remember watching it for the first time and thinking, "What's so great about this? It's a quiz show. People love this show, but why is it great? Blue light? Like I don't
I
get
know.
it. But
Is
it
it
is a
Regis? They all love
spectacle.
Regis.
Yeah, like this futuristic look, like.
Yeah.
But it's a genre now. It's
Mm-hmm.
a total genre. It's a great genre, and truly, it's hard to be in it because you're just trying to sort of figure out how to make it look different from the next one,
Right.
But still stay in what is like a genre.
Because
know?
you do a lot in that genre, bouncing around again,
Yeah,
though,
yeah.
but like The Voice and tons of game shows.
Yes, yes.
Wheel of Fortune.
Yes.
The new Wheel of Fortune.
I know, isn't that cool? That's kind of cool.
That must make you feel like some of these must just feel. They're great for the resume, but they must feel good inside.
I guess so. I don't know about good inside. Yeah, they do feel good inside right now.
To have been a part of Wheel of Fortune.
It's pretty cool. Like, what? First off, Wheel of Fortune was not the call that I got like for Double Dare, which was like, oh my god, we're doing this. It was more like, so we're gonna do this. Can you submit? You know, submit a design, all above board, etc. But like, you know, it's like a little bit of a competition, and so you really want it, and so and in that process, you kind of again have to hit a home run, but like. You're trying to deliver a vision that they like, and they're just gonna go right into and be immediately in love with. That was hard, but I got it. Thank God. Yeah, those competitions can be a little tough.
Is it just like trying to get the bid? Like, are you literally submitting creative?
Every
and
show,
then
every process is different. Like RFPs and bids are a thing. They're people will call them an evil. I'm not sure they're evil, but like they're a thing. And then there are some that are just like an immediate like sort of process hire, or let's just develop this together and see if we go to the next step. And you're like, okay, let's do that. Sure.
You also must just get jobs because people know you. They've worked with you. They know you're solid. JP is going to help us figure this out, and we're going to get the best thing we could get out of it.
I think I'm hired because of IP, and I offer like good creative and big bold creative. I think I'm hired because I have a big team.
Okay.
And a muscle. I think I'm hired because I can deliver, like I did the roast of Tom Brady. I can deliver within a quarter inch in 3 days.
Wow.
And so like, if people are worried, like, oh, this is a big one, I don't know how we're gonna do this, we definitely feel like the weight's off their shoulders if they pick us up.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's that level of trust.
Yeah, a level of trust and
like
experience.
Yeah. If you're gonna hire someone for a big job, you have to trust them, which
Yeah.
is why it's such a people-centered industry, right?
Yeah.
But you're building the visual. Your job as a production designer and as the designer of the set is like, it's so integral to any story that you're building
Well,
because
yeah.
it takes you into a world that the words can only take you so far.
This
you know?
is the
I
thing,
agree
the
with this.
world. This
Yeah.
is the world is everything
Mm-hmm.
now more than ever because spaces evolve beyond just one little space, and storytelling just is built on worlds and universes and how they expand, and so you are selling that IP for them to expand and build on, and developing that brand that can be built out. It's a fun part of the process, and it's different with every single project because you're bringing in other minds together to sort of make love and create this baby together, and everybody's having sex differently, everybody's doing it differently, everybody's saying different things, and so it's always different all the time.
I love that you're
This is an
bringing-
analogy just for
Yeah.
you, made specifically for you.
Yeah.
No, I love that because I created a whole program called Fuck Like the Movies. And it's literally what you just said, but backwards, because it's like, okay, look at how we approach film production and all the collaboration and the co-creation and everything, like all the meetings that have to go into it and the set building and this and that. Why are we not approaching sex that way? So I love that you just actually flipped that script because it's so true. All of it is co-creation. All of it is creation.
It's co-creation, it's collaboration,
Yeah.
which is love making in a sort of way, and
Yes.
it's just relating. Yeah.
I also say production is the love of my life, so I relate to that.
I
anyway.
oftentimes I collaborate so often with people.
Yes.
Constantly on calls and Zooms, and different people from one to the next sometimes. And sometimes this is crazy. I think like, you can tell how they have sex in a way by
Based on
just hearing them, and you're just like, oh, You're a forceful one. You don't let me have my time. Got it. Okay, that's how we're going. Okay. That's you just know because that's how they're delivering their creative.
So I have a really fun story about that. So I'm a consent director for play parties. That's part of what I do right now. And that means that I work at play parties.
I don't know what a play party is, and I'm not sure I want to go down.
I was just going to say, thank God you asked.
It's a sex party. But, sex is never required. So anyway, the funny thing is that, like, I'm just watching, right? Like, I'm not in a creepy way, but I'm just present in the space and overseeing things and whatever. And it is really fun. I remember one day specifically, this was right after I got in that car accident. I was rear-ended, so like my back was fucked and I couldn't really move around. So I was like stationed. So I'm just in this room.
Not a euphemism.
I literally was hit by a car. And so I just remember being in the room, and it was a room where a bunch of people were fucking, and I'm looking around the room at all of my friends, and I know these people well, and it's like, oh, here are the acrobatic people, and they are fucking in a very acrobatic way.
Yeah.
Here is the dancer. She is having sex like she dances on stage.
Yeah.
Here are these two. They are like that too. Here's this one.
I guarantee you, if they were making a set with me, they'd be doing it in an acrobatic way.
Yeah.
They'd be doing it like that's just who these people are.
Yeah.
It's so
Not enough
fun
poles
to
and rings.
see that.
Yeah.
Right.
You're right.
Obviously, so few people get to see that, but it was so, I had to share that story because it's just like, it is really fun to actually see that.
This is wild.
Yeah. Welcome to the show.
She adds a little something that I don't bring to the equation.
So you were a Double Dare fan. Okay, let's get back to that. Got it. Okay.
Right, I'm very uncomfortable right now. Is that clear? Yes.
Hey, I didn't bring it up this time, okay?
It's good.
That
It's
was
good.
him.
Just the right amount. Just the right
This
amount.
does very much work as a cape, I must say.
Yeah, I think it's funny that you were wearing it the whole time.
I just put it on and it felt good.
Um,
Wow, she's back, Strela said.
yeah, exactly. Oh, so should we get to some comments here? Let's see. Love the setup.
Totally
Okay.
agree.
Well, for a dining room in Toluca Lake, you wouldn't believe it comes
You wouldn't
out of a
believe
little,
it. You
little
wouldn't-
condo.
This is amazing.
Thank you for that. You're very kind. Gannon Appleby, howdy, folks. Let's see. Steve Straley, nope. I don't know what he's saying nope
How
to.
cool is this?
I missed some of these. Surfer Girl says, hello, everybody. These are probably from earlier. I'm way behind. I apologize. There
Send
we
them
go.
through. Yes, please. Oh, that's you.
If you've got... that's somebody. Okay, they're all you. You're the only one in here. I remember the Drew show. Oh, that's the Drew Barrymore.
Yeah.
She wished him a happy birthday and flashed him on the show. You don't remember that?
No.
Not your style?
Well, I didn't really watch Letterman. I was like, I think 12. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so I'm older than you, so there's that. 77, born in 77.
Okay, so I'm just on the cusp.
And I'm
Right?
full bore in it, yeah.
You're in it.
I
You're
was-
Gen X. I'm
I-
like Gen X millennial, but like
Same.
Right.
like a little too young.
You know, you might be right. That might be the
I was
cutoff.
in
Maybe I'm...
college during 9/11, so it's like I was in school, but I wasn't. You know what I mean? Like
And I was working in a movie
I'm 3
lot,
years
you're
younger
right.
than you, and I had a house that watched Letterman, so I did see a lot of Letterman. But we're a very strange
yeah,
niche age group of like 78 to maybe 85.
I know. Goonies actually.
Daryl Boggs
Yeah,
says hello.
That I know.
He's there.
Daryl.
Yes, he knows you. What's up,
Okay, he's
JJ?
watching right now. Hi. That's cool.
Jennifer Workus also was there for the Greetings from New Mexico. Hello, Sean. Jennifer Workus was also at Goonies 40, which was...
So we have some Goonies 40 people watching right
A lot
now.
of Goonies
That's
40
really
people,
exciting.
yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
So I'm familiar.
Really good crowd.
Yeah, the really good crowd.
Yeah, really.
Hey.
This guy had a Ghostbusters car there up at Goonies 40. Did you see that around town
I
at any
sure
point?
did.
That was him.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was him. And we've met him before on the show. I'm feeling old. I was in high school in 1980.
Well, David, I think it's time to say that you're old.
I'm guessing the 1963 is significant, right? In the screen name.
I'll accept it too. Like when I get there, I'll also say it with you.
You know what's fun? I got old this year.
Really?
Yeah, I
Really?
did. This all happened the year after Nicole died. If you look
yeah,
at pictures or video, everything was fine, even during
Your
the
body
end
just
of it.
released.
I think that's what it
was
is.
just like you just went through your presidency. You just went completely gray.
What's the guy? Oh, Dorian Gray. I saw my picture in the attic, and then this is what happened.
Yeah.
Overnight. Dustin Mario Johnson, also from the Goonies house. He was the big guy, Goonies security.
Oh, yeah.
And he made the house coins that everybody was looking for.
Oh, yeah. Which are still around, I believe. Bayman is still putting out the TikToks about the challenge coins.
Bayman is watching too this
Is he?
evening. I don't know if we'll see him in the comments or not. But
Is he watching?
Yes, definitely. He
Okay,
wanted
Bayman.
the link.
Bayman, quick, switch to me.
Yep.
Bayman, are we going to the Home Alone house? For the love of God. Can we fly there? It's a little chilly, but like, can we get there and knock on the door? Okay. I mean, it's just a thing that, they're redoing the Home Alone house. Right
Yeah.
now.
Wow.
It's
Yeah,
amazing.
the
And
fact
like,
that you're not involved is crazy to me.
it's a little.
They must not have heard of the Goonies.
It's
house
actually rude.
situation.
It's actually rude,
Honestly,
and I'm
I'm-
pissed.
It's borderline condescending, actually, that they think they could do this better than you.
F those guys.
I'm gonna write them a very strongly worded letter.
I know. I don't know. I don't get it. But Bayman was like all over it, and I was like,
He
we
was.
should
He
just go
put-
over there
he
and
put
knock
that
knock
TikTok
them-
out, yeah.
I know.
Are you on the TikTok? You're blowing up your social media lately. You must have a whole team working on this stuff.
I.
You are putting out produced content.
Do
You
we
can't
like the
have time
content?
for
Do we
this stuff.
like the content?
Well, I'm
I'm
following
gonna go
it.
scope it while we're here.
You just started following me. Here's the
I
thing
did.
about I think the content. It's a really great creative outlet for me and
Oh,
Kip.
Kip helped. Yeah, he
Oh my
helped with the
God.
house.
I love Kip. It's a really great creative outlet for me to storytell. I really enjoy it. Here's why. If I'm on a flight back and forth to Toronto or New York or wherever, they're long flights. I'm not really going to watch the thing on Hulu. Just because then I have to tell my husband I'm watching the thing, and then we're going to get out of sync and the show, blah, blah, blah.
Oh,
blah.
yeah.
So I'm going to just watch TikTok because that algorithm is for me. And I can just edit and do my own thing. So I can knock out video edits on planes like fast. It's just a fun way of storytelling where now, just like set design, like I know where I want to go with it, and I'm just like, okay, we'll hire an editor to do the rest. So now I'm like, I'm making
So you
content.
are doing it
I'm making
yourself
content.
on the plane.
Oh, I'm doing a lot of social
Yeah,
media by
look at
myself.
you.
Wow.
But I do
Stuff.
have help. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's so hard.
A great
Very
team, a
impressive.
great team.
It's
It's
so
very
fun.
impressive.
And you have a lot of like
didn't-
interview stuff, like stuff from
I do tables.
BTS.
I do a
like-
lot of BTS. I
Yeah.
do a lot of like design is my thing. So I'm like,
It's
I'm
so
telling you about
good.
the design
You'll
process.
do stuff from the set of some of these things, like, all right, now this is why we needed to do this way
as much as
because
I
we
can.
needed to
Yeah,
accomplish.
absolutely. I tell a lot of those stories.
Michael loves your content.
Great.
Yes.
Thank you, Michael. Okay.
There are
Who
there
are you?
there are a lot of people who are very happy. Hey,
is
weirdos, hello
great.
from Vancouver. Michael Christopher says, hey from
Oh,
North
I know
Carolina.
Michael. Of course, yes.
Yes, you do know.
I
him.
do know Michael.
Yes.
Of course. Yeah.
Also from that glorious weekend in
Yes.
Astoria.
Yes, we had a good time.
Trace Medlock also from that. There are a lot of Goonies here
Oh,
tonight.
it's good to see everybody again. This is exciting. Well, let's just talk about whatever we need to talk about, like Goonies.
I
What are they-
feel like
what's
I
what-
need
what?
to go up there because I'm in the chat with all of you and I don't know anybody.
They all know you through
I
the
know.
show.
Hi,
You should
hi.
you should come up in June. June 6th and 7th
How do
is
you
Yeah.
top the 40th, though? What are you gonna do? Are we doing the
Celebrating
short,
another movie.
Are we doing the short circuit thing? Yeah.
yeah.
I asked Rich to reach out to me and on a Zoom, and I would see what I could do to help.
Oh.
I'm not sure what I know anything else besides. Don't put me on the spot, but I know like that we're gonna do a short circuit thing. What are we? What are you doing?
There's a whole anniversary where it's the same thing as they did with Goonies last year, where there'll
Okay.
be panels. Steve Gutenberg's going to be there. There's
Cool.
a bunch of other people. They're going to have Johnny Fives there.
Oh,
Same
wow.
kind of thing at the same weekend as Goonies. 'Cause They
Okay.
figured Goonies 41 wouldn't be as much of a draw.
No way.
So maybe do them both at the same time. Then we can come up with and it's a fundraiser for the Film Museum.
Cool.
Which is there in town. So
Got it.
so it kind of makes sense to make it more of an Oregon centric thing, not just Goonies. So they're trying to kind of
Is he gonna
widen
tour
it
the
out.
house?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's not the actual interior of the house.
Right, only a little speck of it.
Like,
So I
yeah.
think people stay there.
Right. Well, yeah. And people did while it was Goonies weekend too. Like you had a couple friends there, I think.
Mark Marshall stayed there.
Marshall,
yeah, and I
yeah.
did too.
Yeah. Oh, you did stay there too. Cool.
And Michael Christopher did too.
Really? That was a frat house, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Sure was.
Oh my God.
And
like
Kathleen
it.
Cook. We had a good time.
And Kathleen. That's
yeah,
right.
it was a
Yeah,
good
yeah, yeah.
time.
Who else was telling me about that in North Carolina? Oh, my friend. Why am I escaping my name? Escaping his name.
It's gonna come to you.
Sandy's friend, Super Goonie.
Oh, Sandy, the older owner.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tell me his name.
No.
Everybody knows it. Who's
he's in the
watching.
House from documentary. That guy.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, I don't know his name, but I know who you're talking
okay.
about.
It's probably my text anyway.
Hope you get that house, JP.
I know, no kidding, Daryl. We're not going to get it, but that's okay.
You talking about the Home Alone house?
Yeah, I think it's under. I think it's happening right now.
If it's already happening, they better have a plan.
I did a deep dive. I know all about it. If Bayman's watching, I'm telling you right now what's going on. They hired some interior design firm to do it, the owners, and this person has no storytelling experience whatsoever. I wound up finding them on LinkedIn and Facebook, and they really generally have like no experience besides staging homes and white couches. So we'll see what they do with the Home Alone house. I'm not sure they're really going to find the real wallpaper, the John Hughes storytelling details. But anyways, I'm saying it like we can't change it. It's already in motion. It's already happening. Yeah. So it'll be.
Womp womp.
I'm sure it'll be a great experience for those who pay tickets to get in there and see whatever they.
If that's what they're going to do.
Yeah.
Is that what the plan? They're going to let the public in?
I'm so disconnected.
That is such
I'm just sending out like darts into the world and sending, and sending out judgment. I just know that they hired an interior designer who has no production design experience whatsoever.
It's such a different medium. Like interior design versus production design, they besides the story, like they just are different. There's a different sense of authenticity.
Yeah, you might not think so, but I totally agree.
Functionality, you know?
Who would put the small, tiny desk like this in a room? Nobody. No interior designer would ever do this.
This wouldn't happen, exactly.
This is production design.
Yes.
Yes. No, there's so much forced perspective.
Yeah.
Like make a little shoebox diorama going on in here.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe it. It's awesome.
Every trick I learned from working at 30 Rock in the old days is applied in this little space.
Oh, you see it on camera. I can't believe it.
Okay, all right, let's see. All right, did we talk about Double Dare? Did we get enough of that? Did you say as much as you wanted to say about Double Dare?
So
was that a good
Double
experience?
Dare was great. It was a great experience.
Other than the quick turnaround?
Quick turnaround, but nailed it. It was big in its challenge area, that obstacle course thing or whatever. But the quiz show was pretty much what it needed to be. And it was just cool to update style-wise. It was just really cool to update it. I had a fun time.
And then season 1 and 2 were different too, because of course I noticed all your little differences in season 2. The black podiums, the different little treatments.
There are always upgrades. People always want to fix things. You have one time to hit a season 1 out, and then when you go to season 2, there's all sorts of, you know what, that didn't really work. Let's do this, do that, da-da-da-da-da.
Tell me about that. Nobody will know what I'm talking about here, deep cut. Tell me about the black diamond on Eliza Koshy's host pedestal, because that's not something that was ever there, but it was added, like a little black little thing. Yeah, there are triangles, blue and red, on the blue and red team, right?
Correct.
On their podiums. And then
From
there was
the original season 1 and 2 design.
from
which I
the
wanted to
original show
maintain.
way back in the day, yes.
Correct. Yeah.
And then there was never anything on the Mark Summers hosting podium other than those little, what do they call them? Peanuts,
Squiggly
those little-
things. Yeah.
But you chose to, this one has one, this one has one, this doesn't have one, and we put one on there.
Yeah.
Can't choose a color, got to be black because it's red and blue. Just to put
they
something
want,
there?
Brand new host wanted a brand new podium. Not but the producerial team, the editorial team decided that, listen, the old podium was just corny in the 80s, let's be honest.
Very 80s.
We want the spirit of the show, but we do want upgrades.
Okay.
And we have a brand new host.
Liza Koshy.
Yes, Liza.
YouTube
Oh my
star
God.
Liza Koshy.
I almost said Kiki Palmer. I don't know why I said that, but like Liza for sure. She was awesome. And they said, she's shorter, but so let's build that into the podium. But let's give her an identity. It's obviously an updated set.
What? Do steps or an apple box?
We put a box behind her.
Nice.
It wasn't an apple box. It was custom for the
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
man.
It
It was great going back to my youth, seeing it all again.
was fun to be a part of. I forget about that one. That
Rebuilding
was a
all those
great
original
project.
obstacles.
I know, the nose thing. Like,
I can't believe you did it in a couple of weeks. That's amazing to me.
Yeah.
I would think building the obstacles alone would have taken a while.
It's amazing what you can do in Los Angeles with the power of like the vendors here. This town is like just built on that passion. More than any other city in the world.
Yeah.
More than Dubai building stadiums for Royal Rumble, New York, which is like the headquarters for all these radio vaudeville shows. Like LA's passion to make something fast is unbeatable.
That's my time. You mentioned The Apprentice. You did The Apprentice?
The Schwarzenegger version. But
I see. Okay, yes, okay, but still the
I don't have
boardroom.
any stories.
Had to do the boardroom. And
I
all
did.
That. That's
Yeah,
pretty
that
cool.
was pretty.
That's
that was
legendary
pretty cool.
at this
That
point.
was legendary. Actually, that was really special. I got that. I used to, but he's no longer there. There was a head of NBC. His name was Paul. He really believed in my work, and from The Voice, and I was working on The Voice, and so he brought me onto a lot of different shows, and The Apprentice was a really big one to sort of inherit when they rebooted it. And I remember sitting in his office, and we were all deciding, myself and several of the executive producers and Paul, about where the part of Los Angeles we would be, like, and everybody wanted to be downtown because it felt urban, and part of like the Trump era, like you were in a skyscraper, you were just part of power.
Yeah,
And
it was
I
such a
said-
New York show.
I was just like, it doesn't make sense. Like LA is not downtown.
No.
Nobody goes there.
No.
I was like, we go to the beach. And this was before Facebook and all those things were like blowing up down there. Like Culver City wasn't what it was
Oh,
right
it wasn't
now.
Silicon Beach yet.
And so Paul said, like, look, we should be at the beach. It's true. Like, that's what LA is. We should call it Silicon Beach. We should literally just rebrand the beach to be powerful for Schwarzenegger. That's what we should do. And it all just happened right there. And it was rebranded that way. And I feel like
That's
it
what
was
chased
just
it. We were living
birthed.
in Venice at that time, and we were like, we got to get the fuck out of here. This would get crazy. Snapchat bought that
Yeah.
house on the corner on
Now
the
it's a
strip.
completely different place. Yeah,
Real.
yeah. But it was just back then. They were just starting to move in and stuff. Yeah.
Well, you succeeded.
Yeah, it was
You
good.
succeeded in rebranding.
It should have lasted. I thought it was a good show. It looked good. Yeah, it was fun to be a part of.
That's awesome. All right, I didn't realize it was the Arnold version. I actually forgot that existed till you just mentioned it.
Yeah, same.
But I'll tell you, it was at the time that the president was running for this first term, and the stories from the executive producers, directors, and audio supervisors about how the previous seasons were going. And he was just starting to run, I think, when we were making it. So nothing was happening.
Yeah.
The stories were amazing. They
only
were
imagine.
amazing.
Yeah.
You could listen to all day. It was great.
Nicole and I knew some people that had been celebrity contestants on the Celebrity Apprentice. You know,
Yeah.
be celebrities
Yeah.
from our world, and they all had very unique, interesting stories that all had a very common theme.
And I wonder if, I mean, everybody has stories about anything, right? But like, I just wonder, as choices are made, like if people just start to make stories and just create
Could be.
lures. However, there were stories, wild stories.
By the way, Brad Tyndall's name.
Yes.
Brad Tyndall.
Yeah. A lot of people were like, Brad Tyndall, Brad Tyndall,
That's
Brad
him.
Tyndall.
Thank you guys for saying, and I
Yeah.
should say that he's probably like 8 texts down.
Oh,
I
the
love
other
it. He's
North Carolina guy.
He's a good friend.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I do like him a lot. He's redoing his bar, and I'm helping him with some Goonies inspired ideas for his bar.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, and Bayman is here apparently.
Yay.
And then, so that's interesting you say that, because I'm helping the Oregon Film Museum try to locate more Goonies stuff, and then also I'm helping Warner Brothers Archives try to locate more Goonies stuff
Cool.
for them to have.
Cool.
So if you know of anything coming up,
Yeah.
I figure you of all people have sourced and checked all of this stuff lately.
You know what's kind of amazing is I hit a little gold when I went to Warner Brothers Prop House. They have stuff
Yeah.
that's in every movie. They don't know, it rents for $12, whatever. And it's literally, you're like, wait a second, I've studied every frame of this movie. That's the X, that's the coffee mug, whatever it is. Like, that's literally it. Oh my God, that's
Yeah.
here.
I told him the same thing. I told the head of the archives the same thing. I was like, you know, you've
Just
got a lot of
go
stuff
to
under
the
your
prop house.
under your own nose that you don't realize you have.
Yeah, it's there.
I told him the Adam F. Goldberg story with the chunk shirt that's in the Goonies house now. Same kind of thing, like just going through.
Yeah.
And there it is on the rack. It's not in the archives.
I know, it's in the costumes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right, let's see. Double Dare, that's my line. The Apprentice. Wheel of Fortune. How did that come about?
I told you it was a competition. I didn't know a lot of people. It was competition. It was a bidding process. And it wasn't really like we submitted numbers, you submitted designs.
Is this for the rebrand when Ryan Seacrest is coming in? That whole
Correct,
thing? Okay.
Correct, which was a big deal.
Big deal.
Yeah.
You know, and I think like
Still Vanna, just no Pat.
absolutely still there.
Okay.
Incredible choice for the new host. How do you replace Pat Sajak, like an American icon, right?
Seriously.
Yeah.
And
30
Ryan
years at the
Seacrest
job.
just it's just the right choice. So when I heard that, and when I heard it, it was definitely under wraps. I was like, whoa, this is big, this is huge. And so
The opportunity.
the opportunity,
Yeah.
yeah. And seeing Vanna for the first time and meeting her for the first time was unbelievable. No shade to Kelly Clarkson, but when you're working with Kelly Clarkson, that's a really big deal.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's incredible. You're like, I'm currently talking to Kelly Clarkson and arguing with her about the fabric of her chair. I can't believe this is happening. Okay, that's period. Now you've seen Vanna White. That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is
It's like Princess Di.
Yeah, you're like, this is an original American flag. Like, what
Yeah,
am I touching?
right,
Yeah.
right,
Like, she- like,
right.
crazy. So she kind of stopped me in my tracks. So she's pretty cool, and it was an amazing experience to be a part of. I went through it for about a year. We designed it for about a month. I pitched it to the head of Sony, and then we built it for 9 months. We took that place also down to the studs. We opened it up. Turns out, originally, the way they had...
Oh, so it's in the same studio? You just
Same
made it bigger?
studio. We
Oh,
opened
it
it up.
feels so different. I thought you moved.
No.
Crazy.
We actually pushed the letterboard back so that everybody in the audience could get a good sight line to the letterboard.
You used to not be able to see it. It was facing the contestants.
Correct.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, just the way people, like, shop things or whatnot. We just wanted to
Yeah.
open up the experience, which made more sense. But by doing that, we could not change those angles of contestants. You can't mess with the game ever. So it was a little bit of a
Wow.
fine-tuning science. A really cool process to be a part of. The creators over there are really outstanding. Great energy. It's amazing.
That's another one where you tied into the retro, like the old, you brought in the old into the new, which I thought was very cool.
Well, I'll give it to the director, Alex, who said when we were first starting the process, even in the beginning, who was like, honestly, just dig up the old set from the archives, put that out there. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
And I thought,
With all those gold
those
flares,
gold
the
fans,
bits.
right?
Yes, yes.
And Merv Griffin was a
yes.
huge Vegas fan. He
Oh,
thought
yes.
this show should be a Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there used to be a whole studio full of glamorous merchandise in the old days where you'd
Correct.
go, oh, I'd like the grandfather clock and the rest on a gift
That was
certificate.
it. So I thought, well, that's a cool idea. Why don't we just do that? Why don't we just get at the old sort of wheels?
Yeah.
And then I thought, well, we'll just give it a little spin. We'll just modernize it a little bit. So.
Oh, it's
Bring
so cool.
back the glam.
Yeah.
And this craft service lady told me, and I'll never forget it. She said, you know what's really cool about this? Your son's gonna watch this in 20 years from now, and he's gonna say in college, my dad designed that. And I'm like, because they're, likely probably not gonna change it too much. And I think that's really
And it will
neat.
still be on the air.
Yeah.
It'll still, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Wow.
That is awesome.
It's really neat.
So that's one of those legacy things that's just kind of cool to be a part of.
I know.
History.
Yeah. And I'm not making money on it. It's just, but that's my IP. There.
Yeah. Norm Macdonald. Did something with
Oh
Norm
yeah.
Macdonald?
Oh God.
He was a big special one to my wife and me too.
Pretty touching situation. I mean, like after he passed, they had a
He
round
had done.
table.
Oh, there you go.
It was of all the comedians that knew him, and I worked with his wife.
Oh, wow.
Was it his
Not his-
girlfriend, wife?
yeah.
Girlfriend, etc.
He had a son, but I don't think he was married to
Correct.
the new. Yeah.
So I worked with her directly and the executive producer to create a really like a safe space, and I said, well, let's bring his hat and put it on in the background. That was pretty.
had the
That
feels.
project really needed more attention. It was a really special project to be a part of. It's cool.
He used to call me Areola.
Really?
Yeah.
Funny guy.
He's funny.
Funny guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
He was at SNL when I was there.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
doing the
Wow.
frickin' the weekend update. and stuff.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's when I watched it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
Lights Out. So you've done some talk shows.
Sure.
David Spade's short-lived but very
yeah.
good talk show.
That one, and then he did another one right after that on Netflix, which was like a sort of like roundup of different Netflix shows. Another talk show. And I worked with Brad Wallach. Do you know him?
No.
And Tom, forgetting the last name, two comedians who were producing for David.
Wow.
David actually. I know how to make things for David really well. But I don't do every David show. Like I did a stand-up comedy show for him also.
Cool.
Yeah.
So again,
Funny
those are the ones that the people already know you. They know how you are to work with. We're just giving you the
Yeah,
job
and sometimes
because.
I'm sure he probably couldn't pick me up out of a lineup. I've met him several times. Definitely, I know how he sits. I know what makes him feel comfortable. But that's okay. That's not my job to really sort of take it away from them. I just support them.
Yeah. Lopez, tonight we talked about, that was spectacular set. Wipeout is a crowd favorite.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of fun stunts and set pieces.
Oh, you dug deep. I did the pilot of Wipeout.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's where all the stuff came from,
It's
right?
crazy.
I remember that having the punching walls and
Yeah,
all the
that
slides and
was
everything.
So fun.
That is insane. That show has been on for a long time. It's on. I don't know what it's on now.
Oh, I don't know either.
But when we did the pilot, it was in January. I built
they-
that big slide.
So did it always live out at that ranch out off the
Always.
14 or whatever?
Always, yeah.
Okay.
And Canyon Country
Yeah, that's
up
it.
there.
Yep.
And it was really cold.
Yep.
And there were no funny announcers. And I remember thinking, I don't know if I would do this. This is this is really not for me. Like, I mean, I would never be a contestant. And then it turned out to be like the funniest show on TV.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable.
It was so fun. My
was
wife
so
loved
funny.
it because it was just ridiculous. You knew what was going to happen, and
Yeah.
you couldn't wait for it to happen.
But that first pilot was freezing. It was
Ah.
crazy.
I don't think it ever got warmer, right? They probably just brought more heaters and stuff to set.
And yeah.
Because at the beginning of everyone, you could tell the water's all clear. It's like almost dyed green or whatever. And by the end, it's all just mud, murky,
Oh,
whatever.
the first season was mud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good grief.
It's on TBS and Hulu.
TBS and Hulu.
Oh, there you go.
Great show.
Kelly Clarkson, we talked at length, but I am so impressed with how you and now she's leaving. So what's
I
going to happen
know.
to that studio now?
I'm sad. Can I just say that I'm sad.
For only
I'm
a
sad
year or
she's
so that you
leaving.
did that?
She was on. She was up there. I don't know.
Couple years.
Let's just say couple years.
Couple years.
Yeah, I know. I'm sad for.
To not have her on television.
Correct.
I
Me
like
too.
her. I
Yeah,
worked
me
with
too.
her in 2019, and she's lovely.
She's
She is lovely.
amazing.
She's
Yeah.
she was like one of my favorite people to work with.
Some of the
She's-
best energy.
She's the best energy.
Yeah.
She really is. I met her and her husband at the time when we made the show, and she is a massive ball of energy and idea and spark. And she is exactly the same way. Success of her show, Emmys and right now. Like
Yeah.
it's just like that's an awesome spirit you can't take down. It's pretty cool.
It's really nice also when you work with someone and they're in their success and they're like doing their thing, but you work with them and like we've all worked with a lot of celebrities, but when they are just like nice and honest and grounded and collaborative and communicative and like
They're famous for a reason. They're good
Yeah.
people. Like
but so many people are not like that who are famous, unfortunately.
I
and
don't
like
know.
the people I mean,
I
I've
don't-
worked with a lot of people who
I
are
don't
not
know.
like
There
that.
seems to be a certain level that you don't break through if you're not a nice person.
I agree. I give them the benefit of the
Not
doubt.
that J-Lo,
They
have you?
work really hard. They are tremendous people, and so you just like what you're like. I couldn't do that,
Yeah.
It just brings
Right.
me joy. I love seeing people who are, first of all, I love seeing people succeed, but then when they are kind to the people around them who are supporting that success,
That's Kelly,
that's
for
what
sure.
matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly her.
It's a lot of work to be supporting all these people all the time. I'll say,
Yeah.
even I run a business of 9 people, and some days, I'll be honest with you, I just don't feel like smiling.
Sure.
And it's okay. And that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay. You know what I mean? Like, I got a lot of weight on my shoulders. I've had a lot of feedback before I even got to the office. I don't want to talk about your day.
I am so glad to hear you
And
say
it's
that.
okay. And so, like, celebrities have to do that all day, every day. Give these people a break.
Yeah.
They don't have to kiss everybody's ass around them. They are stressed boots. And so, if they felt like they looked fat in something, my God, that's totally human.
Yeah.
Like,
And I'm
we're
not talking
putting
about
so
that to
much
be
pressure
clear.
on these poor people.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're creating worlds and economies for us all to escape in. So what if they're crabby?
Yeah, but there's
Ah.
a difference between being crabby and being abusive and being harmful and
Maybe
being
Well,
so.
yeah.
shit. Like,
But
I've
we
just
as a
worked with
culture
people who are
tear
actually
people
just
down
shitty.
so fast.
Yes.
And it's so ridiculous.
Well, but I agree with the expectations because the
Yeah.
expectation that somebody needs to be everyone's friend, that's not real. You don't have to be nice to everybody all the time. But there's a difference between, like, you can just see the behavioral differences between the people who are just like, I'm just here to do my job and I don't need to be everyone's best friend and I expect the things that I'm asking for to be done versus people who are actually really nasty about it.
yeah, I
You
just
know.
like
I tend to stay away from the people who are really nasty about it, I guess.
Yeah.
I think just,
Or I've been really, really lucky.
I think just
been
mind your
lucky.
business. You know what I mean? Like, okay,
That's it.
that's
I've certainly
you're in
worked
your-
with difficult
You're in
personalities
your head.
my life.
Great, sounds good. Yeah,
Right.
you have to.
Right.
And you're just like, okay, I'm just gonna, stay away. That's
Yeah.
cool. Sometimes mom came home as a kid and she was in a bad mood. Okay, I'm gonna go to my room. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. Mind your business.
Every day, as a matter of fact.
I mean, listen, we're all allowed to have,
So
we're
I
all
love
allowed to have
her. She's
bad
probably watching. Dude, please. No.
We need GP to help with Beast Games. We're filming now, and the traders. What's
Oh
happening?
God! Well, write to your local Congressman Michael and tell them I should be helpful.
There you-
over
that's
there.
exactly
Sure.
right.
Sounds good.
I'll be in celebration, spending time with the special city bench. Sad to miss it. Oh, but that'll be nice. You'll be saying hello to Adam the Woo, I assume you mean down there,
Oh,
spiritually
my
speaking.
God.
So that was a bummer too. We were talking over the holiday break.
Can't even believe it. Unbelievable. I barely met him, but I met him.
He leaves an impression though, and so do you. So I have a feeling that you probably both thought you would see each other again.
Without a doubt. I'm gonna buckle my safety belt on my way home. So that's just like James Louise.
He didn't die in a car accident, but yeah, that's a good point.
But still, good practice.
Yeah, still good practice, exactly. Let's see. So I really want to get into the Goonies house of it all. I don't even
Okay.
know where to start.
Okay, we'll start
Damon
here.
and Liz are friends. I love them. I met them when this was an idea.
Cool.
They said, "What would you think about this?" Blah blah blah. Restoring it all. Imagine right where you're sitting. You know, we're in the living room of the unrestored Goonies
Yeah,
house.
yeah, for sure,
Imagine
I
right
remember.
where you're sitting and everything being, exactly like the movie and blah blah blah. And I go, "That sounds amazing, man. Tell me how I can help. I can't believe this is going to be great."
Yeah.
And he goes, "But here's the clincher. We have it done for the 40th anniversary and celebration." I go, "That's amazing. What a great idea. When
Yeah.
is that?" And he goes, "June."
Ah.
And this was December. It was 6 months previous. And I go, "That's where it's going to be tough. Production and everything else. I don't know how that all gets done." And there we were in June celebrating it done.
We did it in 5 weeks.
Because you had accomplished
Yeah.
this impossible feat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did it early, actually. We finished earlier, but yeah.
Tell me about
But I-
anything you want to tell me
But I do
about.
feel the design process was, I think, I don't forget the prep process. We were on site for 5 weeks.
Okay.
And had there not been a documentary crew, we probably could have knocked it out in 4.
Okay.
But, and that's pretty good, I think. But the
Well, it's
process
very
beforehand
good considering you did real construction. This was not just okay, let's come on in and redress the set.
Had to do some
you
real construction. There was some-
changed.
Yeah.
Things.
There were some things that were there. I mean, you can look at Redfin, I'm sure, and see interior shots or watch the YouTubes about the before. I won't be like spoiling anything from outside, but like there were things in that house that were not there that needed to be there, and so
Staircases.
Yeah, that we had to
Things.
put in. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know
yeah,
how much
and
we're allowed to
tricky.
say.
And turns out that house is built on a slope that is falling into the ocean. Like that
Oh,
slope is
cool.
not, it's not steady. And the whole house is just crooked.
Mm-hmm.
And so whatever they had in the 80s when they made the show was first off, and the lure of it all was a dump. They bought or they rented the house and it was already falling apart. So
Yep.
they had to fix it up for the set. It had a great view and that's what they loved that about it. And then now, since it's been 40 years, it's all kind of tilted and turned into something else.
Settled a bit, yeah.
That was tough.
Haven't we all?
I don't know about you, honey. Yeah. Amazing.
I mean, I'm rocking a boot right now, so.
What we saw when we arrived in June was so vastly different than what I had seen 6 months prior that I almost didn't believe it. I was like, there are things that you see my level of detail and you see my attention span, my observant tendencies. There were things like, not only did you put the outdoors porch staircase back where it was, but it was a lighter shade of white than the rest of the house, which it was in the movie. And I don't think you did that by accident. You must have noticed all of these insane details that only like this little autistic kid was like picking up. And you're like, well, I got to do that. I got to do that. I got to do that.
Yeah, I'm good at like sort of remembering things, and writing lists and tracking multiple things. I had a lot of guidance from angels like you and everybody who's probably watching right now, like sending me tips. Kip for sure. Like, and people pointing out things that, like, again, like Double Dare, like, love the movie, had that movie on in the background while drafting in college, knew every line. But was I a mega super fan like some folks? No.
Right.
Everybody was giving me tips along the way, and I was retaining it and tracking it and building it in spreadsheets. And so, yeah, we made sure to check the box of every single one and then double check it against screen grabs and stuff. But when we did screen grabs, we were like hue shifting,
Right.
to find the different discrepancies.
Yes,
And,
playing with brightness and contrast, trying to see that
Yes.
stuff in the background.
and just like every sort of producer boss that I have, I was answering to the fans, like if Kip was sending a note about some little detail next to the front door, I mean, I couldn't get that wrong, right? Like,
If somebody knows about it, I need to know about it.
good grief. So I mean, I was just tracking along too.
Oh, God, but I mean, it's an entire house that was fully dressed for this film.
Well, the hard part was, and like, go ahead, do the math at home. But like,
Ah,
the hard part was, there are some areas of the house that are just not seen in the movie,
Yeah.
right? But we had the whole house to do. So the question was, what do you do? And nobody was telling me. Usually in TV, it's at least one person, like, I don't know, the showrunner or somebody who's like, let's just try it like this. And so this time, nobody was really doing that. There was no showrunner. Just a bunch of guys recording the process. And so I had to like figure it out, which is really a lot of pressure.
Gibson's over there making faces right now. It's pretty funny.
Yeah. It's like a lot of pressure to do
Yeah.
that. Like, what's on the other side of Mikey's bedroom?
Right, we only saw one side, right?
Outside, like, what do you do? So anyways,
Well, you nailed it.
thanks. You were inside, so.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
cool.
I got to go in a couple times. It
Oh,
was
you
so
did a couple
amazing.
times?
Yeah, we did it for the show, and then we did it for the private event night. too.
Yeah.
It was so amazing. Adam the Woo. I went in with Adam and
Yeah.
Justin Scard and our little group, and none of us could believe it. Justin started crying
Yeah.
twice when he got in the living room, and then Mikey's room.
It's pretty amazing.
And it was such an emotional experience for everybody that was like, I can't. First of all, we can tell people about it, but no photos, no cameras.
I know.
Nobody was able to show anything.
I know.
So nobody is able to grasp the scale at which this was done.
Yeah.
You can tell somebody something's impressive until you see it with your eyes and you know, holy crap, that's impressive.
Even I was impressed, and I remember painting the trim, and knew we were doing something special, and I called Bayman, and it was like, and they probably recorded me calling this. I'm not sure, Gibson, if you remember this, but I was just like, you can't come in anymore.
Yeah.
It's that good, and until it's done, I think you just need to experience
wait.
it like as a wash. Like, this is not Extreme Home Makeover.
Move that bus.
Nobody cares. Like, but like, just do me a favor. Like, I'm watching it and I know it's good.
Yeah.
Like, it was cool. It was really cool.
I have a question for each of you.
Good.
Oh,
Well, I was going to say, Gibson, can you come here and sit 1 second while I go to take a real quick pee break?
Oh my
And then you
God.
talk to him. I know, so
Is
unprofessional.
there a commercial?
Okay.
You need an
unprofessional.
eyeline match.
No, I wanted him to talk about some of this stuff with you.
Okay, cool.
Be right back.
Well, I have a question while he's doing that, and you can think about a question too. What was your favorite part to recreate, or a favorite piece, or like any standouts from that experience?
Oh, God. What am I allowed to say?
Yeah,
Probably
that's always
not
a challenge,
much.
isn't it?
Probably not much. There are
Don't look
so
at me.
many favorites. Like I said, it was my favorite ultimately to recreate some of the areas and expand a little bit as much as I could on the lore of Goonies by detailing out areas not seen on camera. I think that was probably the biggest reward ever. And I don't think that that's spoiling anything, because
No.
ultimately if you watch the movie you're just like, well, what would they do over there? You'd ask yourself that question. But there are a lot of cool things to recreate. Like, yeah, you have to recreate the Michelangelo statue, like the David. You have to.
Yeah.
That was really fun.
That is really
Yeah.
fun. And it is, we have a comment here from Daryl says, you did an amazing job with those unseen parts. They flowed perfectly. Hey, Gibson. And that, I really love the point that you bring, because you are usually at somebody telling you, I want this. This is the vision. Like,
Yeah.
you have freedom, of course, but like, what was that experience like for you, having just used to not having that before, you know?
That is a good meta question, and I'm going to dive into it as quick as I possibly can. For a production designer who's been doing this for 17 years, the Goonies was a very welcome project, because it was allowing me to finally, my normal day-to-day is maintaining patience and process as I support team and manage the visual translation of someone's idea into reality, and ultimately giving it a little spin and fun. The Goonies allowed me to step into this empowerment of, and very delicately, design of what we're going to do for these unseen areas, etc. And that was something I completely submersed myself in, and found myself as a character, and really wanted to understand more, and just got in my head about, right? Like, right before you go to bed, what you're thinking about. Like, just because I was in make-believe again, which I am now thoroughly addicted to, and
Yeah.
bringing
I
back
don't know what
into
you mean.
That's
all
why
of
I
my
asked.
projects. I'm there. I'm all at all my projects, and I will say, I don't get to do that in all my projects.
Yeah.
And I get frustrated now a little bit more. And I think it's as like an artist, like pushing me in areas to grow, where I'm finding that again. Yeah.
Love that.
One thing that was
question.
that was so amazing that nobody knows, because this is so behind the scenes, but due to budget, you were able to bring a good chunk of your regular Hollywood people up there
Yes.
to do their work. But for the bulk construction, we had to get a local contractor like in Astoria that does homes like that. And Aaron and his team were amazing, but they're used to doing things even a certain time of year.
Yeah.
Like, oh well, we don't paint houses until like June.
Yeah.
Well, we don't do siding and stuff like that until like the end of the summer. And we're like, oh no, you're gonna have to do this all through because springtime is wet up there.
Yeah.
So your team had this amazing balance of kind of motivating those guys to be like, just don't look at the weather, just do it anyways. And then the element of us filming you guys.
Yeah.
And there were days off or dark days where cameras weren't necessarily rolling like a full production unit. And we quickly had to change that because if you left the house for 2 days, all this work had been done that we missed. So then we're like, we have to have cameras there, like surveillance cameras 24/7.
We were moving really fast.
It was an amazing balancing act.
Well, I mean, it's fun that you were watching it because I would say, like, all of the projects that we do, especially out of the U.S., is all about shoving a square hole in a round peg or whatever, you know. And you have to team build and lead and motivate at all times. And so our process is to over-administrate as well as cheerlead through. And so hiring locals to the Astoria crew was essential. Like, only they knew materials, etc., and they knew the local resources. We didn't. But like, my job is to make you do your job. And so that my team just helped do that a lot. And so like, that's part of the gig.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Full integration.
Yeah. Well, you've got to get it done. And that's where I feel
And
like
working
it's-
out of town, in a small town.
2 hours away from an airport.
Yeah.
Wet. Yeah.
Right.
With people who just want to go home when they want to go home, and you're just like, nope, we're not done. That wasn't part of the contract, actually. You weren't finishing the day. It's 3 hours to go.
The wallpaper guys drove from another state every day, and some days they just wouldn't be there. And we'd be like, this is still, you know, it's like,
Like
what?
Italy.
Yeah.
It's like renovating a bathroom, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you're just like, where's my tile guy? But like, we're on it. We're making sure. We're like following up. We're calling. We're sending emails the next day. Remember, you're doing this. Remember, we already picked up the tile for you. So you just have to be here. We're on top of that
But
stuff.
your team, who was there from LA, who was helping guide all the locals and stuff, I mean, they were fully engrossed in Astoria.
Oh, yeah.
They were in Airbnb houses, not hotels.
Yeah.
We were all going out to like the local pubs and restaurants. Like, it wasn't just like, oh, we were locked away in our hotel working. Like, I mean, obviously we were working most of the week, but whenever we had a little bit of time, we were going to like the local coffee shops.
Yeah.
And like, even you, like the time you spent there, especially with your family for the 40th, like
31 days.
I feel like
Wait, the family was there the whole time?
I brought the family up for the 40th.
I met Wally and
Two kids. Yeah, two kids. Yeah,
Wow.
the 1-year-old. Actually,
Sorry,
it
I
wasn't
should have
one.
asked if we were allowed to talk about.
No,
Wally
of
first
course you
before-
can. Yeah, they're the cutest things ever. I have 2 babies, 3 and 1, but at the time, Silver was just 6 months.
Oh my
Yeah, I know.
gosh.
But we brought Case inside. We got cute photos.
that's cool.
Yeah, that's great.
Can't show them to anybody.
No, you can't.
One day,
Well,
one day.
Eventually.
One day.
Well, if you're at a bar and nobody's taking photos of my phone, I'm definitely like, look
Oh,
at
oh.
That's a
Yeah,
great
yeah,
idea.
yeah.
So like, if we're in person, I'm just like, look at this. Yeah,
That's amazing.
It's really cool. Yeah.
And didn't your family do Goonies for Halloween
We
this
did.
year?
Yeah.
See, you
Oh,
really like
that's
you were
so
fully invested, which
That's
I
awesome.
love.
And I am.
Wait, who was everybody? You got 4 characters.
Oh yeah. So my son was Sloth, and I got a vintage Sloth costume from the '80s. A friend of mine had sent to me.
Amazing.
And then my mother was Mama Fratelli. My husband and I were the 2 other Fratellis.
Okay, got it.
And
got
the
it. That makes
baby
sense.
was Chunk. We got a little Hawaiian shirt. Yeah, so that's awesome. Yeah, it was awesome.
wow.
My mom hates it, but she did kind of look like Mama Fratelli, and it was the best. It was either Sloth that was the winner or my mom. It was amazing. It was so
love
great.
that.
Yeah.
You guys are really great.
And I love the Goonies. Like it really like was a transformative project. I'm competing in the OC tablescape competition, as you know.
I do know.
And I've been doing a table design once a month to win back 3rd place. I won 3rd place.
I'm watching your social media.
This
Yes.
is pretty dreadful. And this category that I just signed up for is called Adventure Awaits.
Oh,
And
I like it.
my idea is my theme is it all starts here, and it's breakfast in the Goonies attic.
Wow.
And that's what my tablescape is going to be. And
See, people don't know how special this is.
and I'm going to make the tablescape out of Goonies stuff that I know because I'm an expert at the Goonies house, and I'm going to recreate the attic at the OC
Would you like to have
Fair.
a couple big cameras follow you through that?
Let's
What a
do
great
it.
idea.
I'm so
Right.
excited. And I'm using Mikey's line, it all starts here,
Nice.
to sort of build on that. So I'm
I
really
love
pumped about
that.
that. Yeah. So hopefully I can get best in show. And finally, well, we'll see.
Those tablescapes are competitive.
Mega competitive. The first show
Right.
closed out. They added a second show. The first show closed out in like 10 minutes.
Whoa.
What? I mean, it's a lot of another generation.
Yeah.
But I'm really into it, so I don't know.
And you've converted an entire room of your production office facility to this tablescaping. So this is like this
People
is the
ask me
real
what am
You
I-
deal.
kind of have to.
People ask me why am I doing this? I don't have an answer.
Joy,
It's
love,
just fun.
creativity.
It really is. It really is. just fun.
Pleasure?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, exactly. It's all that. Yeah. It is. I mean, I
Plus
guess.
bragging rights.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, exactly. Exactly. I mean, I just did it for fun before. I was like, I'm going to do that. It sounds cool. And then I got third place, and I was like, that's
Now you're competitive.
humiliating. I can't win third place. Got to try again, so.
You won't take it.
No,
That's
no,
hilarious.
no.
I think there was something political going on within the judges and stuff, though, because I mean,
There-
Oh, is
There
there a
always
fix?
is.
Is there a
I
fix?
thought
They're
like
anonymous.
third place compared to other tables. I was like, it doesn't.
They're
quite-
anonymous. It's anonymous.
Is
It's
it
anonymous judging. It's it's insane.
Ooh.
Yeah. So you never know.
You never do know. There's always.
Do you want to
some
hop
sort
back
of
in
change.
here?
If you want, I was comfortable over here.
I don't want to. I don't want to take your spot from you.
I was just bringing this over in case so people could hear me.
How cute.
I mean, I could talk to you for days. You're very easy to talk to.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Well, what else should we?
Well, the one main thing that you two are going to bond over
Mm.
is you got to ask JP about a recent car purchase. He made.
Oh, did you get one? Oh, yeah. Now
Oh,
let me
yeah.
back in there. My goodness
Come
gracious.
on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Come on.
We know. This is good. I actually reached out to Jay because
Yes.
I wanted a Porsche, but they're very expensive.
They're
You have a
only
lot of
getting
money,
more
Jay.
expensive.
By the
No,
way.
none.
Jay
not at
is
all.
very rich for everybody that knows.
Couldn't be less true.
If you only
The
knew where
opposite.
we were at, we're basically in Bel Air. It's ridiculous. And like we're on the third floor of this mansion in this tiny little. This must have been the present wrapping room before he turned it over.
That's right. This
But
was the gift wrap.
Extended closet.
Right.
Yeah.
So I reached out to Jay and I was like,
This was
I
my
want a
sneaker room
classic
before all of this.
Porsche. And he was like, I'll tell you the story, and the story was devastating. And
He said, "I love your car so much. What's the story?" And I sent him.
Wow.
I go, "Look,
Here's the
sent him some
YouTube
videos.
link.
Well-
And you had no idea?
No idea.
my gosh.
There I am driving to
He just
Skirball.
thought I was some guy
With a cool car.
at Goonies saying, "Hey, I know you from Double Dare. That's cool, man. Have a good one."
I live in a bubble, guys. So I put the YouTube on in my car. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna learn about Porsches right now. Click. And I was like, well, this is really heavy. Oh my god, this is moving. Crying. I'm crying in the
Yeah.
car. I'm driving. I'm crying. And so it wasn't that made me not get a Porsche, but it was very expensive when I was researching. And I also fell in love with a Mercedes 560 SL 560. Am I saying it right? 560 SL. And so I was designing America's Culinary Cup on CBS March 4th, and was in Toronto trolling like car ads and stuff. And I just wanted one with heated seats, low mileage, etc. And this one had heated seats, and it was the right color. And I was like,
Wow. What color?
it's sand.
Oh. Oh.
And it was just so beautiful. And I was like, I remember texting my husband, and I'm like, I'm flying in from Toronto, where we shot the show, and I'm just gonna go check out this car. And he's like, you're gonna get it, aren't you? I'm like, I'm just gonna go check it
It
out.
suits you. It suits you.
And I was like, that's it. And I put down deposit and just got it. Yeah, it's great. I love it. I love
The,
it.
the first time I saw him
Congratulations.
after
I feel good in it.
Good.
Yeah.
you look good in it too.
It's cool.
Like
Yes,
you're confident.
yes,
like
yeah.
you
Yeah.
pulled like so we were on set after he first got it. We were shooting him doing some BTS stuff, and he's like, I got this new car. And I was like, drive it up to the front of the house. And as soon as that car came up to the front of the house, all of our cameras flipped around. We got him
That's
driving.
pretty
Like,
cool.
wow.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I just told my dad I got it the other day. He's 78. And he was like, that's cool. You needed that car. And I was like, ooh, I love the validation. You know what I mean? That's so great. It
Yes.
feels good.
Is
Yeah.
it a coupe or is it a
It's got a little back
Roadster?
seat. And it's a convertible. It's got
Okay.
it came with the hard top. You had to take the thing off.
Yep.
It's racked in the garage.
Same.
And it's got the crank sort of thing. I just drive it with the top off all the time. 'Cause I live in California and
I
I
have
pay
an
high
MGB.
taxes.
It's the
you know.
same. That's why I asked, because it is. Boy, driving an old roadster in Los Angeles.
She's
is
got an old
cool.
MG.
Yeah.
Oh, people
Yeah.
just tell you all the time, like, cool car. You're like,
Yeah.
thanks.
You're like,
Yeah,
I know.
It's so cool.
But it is delightful. Like, there is a feeling specifically in a roadster, I think, like in a classic roadster in Los Angeles, there's a certain kind of feeling. And I've driven in a lot of other old cars, but those are just like, this is the fucking dream.
Yeah.
This is
It's the dream.
Yeah.
It's the dream.
If I ever
It's
have to get rid of
funny.
my cars, the daily is going. I'm keeping that one.
You were at the Malibu diner, Scott's.
Scott's?
Yeah.
Big fan of Scott's.
You go every weekend,
love
right?
Scott's every Sunday. Come on.
2 weekends ago, we were there, and with the kids, we went to the oyster place. It was in the morning.
Blue Plate Oysterette or whatever.
The Broad Street.
Broad Street.
Broad
yeah,
Street,
That's right.
yeah.
Broad Street
Um,
Oyster Company. That's right.
And I walked past your car, and I was like, oh my god, that's Jay's car. Oh, and I was like, I know that guy.
Oh,
And-
that's so funny.
And then we drove back home. And
Oh.
as we're driving back home on the 101, we're driving back, this cool black car just drives right past us. I would have stopped, but we had the kids, etc., whatever.
It's okay.
And then Jay Leno is in the black car.
Oh, he came over to us.
I know, and I
Yes.
saw your Instagram.
Oh, yes.
And was like, oh my god, Jay Leno was there
Yes.
with Jay, how random. So I'm going to have to drive the convertible up somewhere.
Yes.
Yes.
Do it.
Without
Yes.
the kids.
Park it up
and then-
front,
and
yes.
go to the diner.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Get yourself a
please
J.
do.
Ryan sandwich.
Wow. There's a sandwich. Wow, okay.
But if you're gluten free, get it friend style.
That's right. Friends
Okay.
It's gluten free.
Okay.
So
It's
Paul
just
and
an
I-
East Coast bacon, egg, and cheese, but
Yeah.
they do it the East Coast style over medium crispy bacon. That the whole thing,
Oh, wow.
which you can't find out here.
I'm from New
Solidly
Jersey. I can't even
delicious.
remember how they do bacon and
Oh.
cheeses anymore. I have no idea.
Well, we grew up. It just was the thing. You would just get at
Yeah.
any bodega anywhere. They were all
Anywhere.
exactly the friggin' same. It was a bacon, egg, and cheese on a hard roll or a Kaiser roll or whatever. And nobody does them out here. They do them, but they do
It's
cheddar
different.
cheese. They do
Right.
brioche bun. They do. It's all fancy schmancy.
Right.
Whereas it used to be just a grab and go food.
Right, crusty top and like the
Oh.
little black seeds.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
and tin foil.
Those
Yeah,
hoagies,
yeah.
Yep.
even just with butter, so good.
Yeah.
So good.
So they do a real nice breakfast sandwich.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check
Everything
it
they
out.
make is good. You don't have to get the J. Ryan.
I'll have to check it out. I'll have to be up there. I mean, I have to check it out. I just walked past and was like, that's crazy.
Let me see some of the. I know there's a
Do you
a
want to
bunch
get
of.
back in here?
If you want to, sure. I liked having you there. To be honest with
I
you.
don't want to steal your whole thing.
Oh my
You're
God.
not stealing anything, but let's do some comments and then we'll see how this goes here. Daryl Boggs, Michael Christopher doing great, bro. Hope you're doing great. All right, so there's a lot of subcontext
Yeah.
going on here. Help JP find a copy of Mrs. Walsh English Spanish Dictionary. I'd love to know where it ended up in the house.
Well, it ended up in the house. I can't tell you where it is, but it is definitely one of those moments. And thank you for sending it. That was amazing. It was another checkbox off. But it was very helpful to have some of the attire from Mrs. Walsh.
The actual wardrobe.
Yeah. I mean, she comes in a sling,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
we used that purposefully. for the
Nice.
Dictionary.
You know, there's stuff in that house from all around the country.
Oh, people were sending me from things from everywhere.
Amazing.
That was some of the most fun stuff to follow was when you would put the call to action saying, hey guys,
Oh, I mean,
do
that's
you know what this is? Because we don't, and I've got a team of 12 people working on it. So if you can figure it out, send us your guesses.
I didn't know that the fan base was so huge, and this was not like a secret show. It's not like you can't talk about it like The Bachelor. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're like, at the time, we could talk about it.
Yes.
And so we had a fixed budget, and we had a fixed amount of time, and so I said, well, why don't we just survey everybody and see if anybody wants to send something?
Yes.
Because Bayman had said, like, you know, people were sending him random gifts and things, and
Yes.
some of them were just like corny things. But I was like, well, if they are, let's just ask people to just like look for stuff.
Right.
Because we couldn't find things.
Maybe they could send us what we need instead of
Yeah.
just these corny things.
Exactly.
Yes.
So being really pointed about what we needed and like zooming in, because there were some random things that we couldn't find.
So random.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you couldn't find? Did the whole and then you had to fudge here and there?
There were a couple pieces that we made.
Made them, okay.
Yeah.
The Walsh name sign with the
Oh,
pirate
yeah,
ship
we
out front,
made
you had to
that.
make that.
Yeah. And I believe they made that on the movie.
Probably.
But we 3D printed that. We modeled it in 3D in Maya, and then we 3D printed that. But there were some pieces of furniture that I had found, but were already on other shows. And so I couldn't take it because it was already
Yeah.
rented from the Bravo House. So So we actually just remade it.
Wow.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah. Probably now back at the Warner Brothers Prop House.
Isn't that hilarious?
Ready for rent, but
Isn't that hilarious?
Our department is magic. Y'all are magic.
well,
I do
we're
agree with
resilient for sure.
Yeah. Well, that's yeah.
When it comes to the creating the space of it all, like this of it all,
Yeah.
this is what I love about the art department. Like we can there's things in here, and we're going to put them in here.
Yeah. I think
yeah.
that's magical.
And when you
I
have
agree.
the freedom to do it, it's really great.
And the recreation
Ah.
aspect too. When you're like, oh, we didn't have the furniture, we just made it.
Yeah.
That to me always feels like magic.
Still problem solving, yeah.
Yeah.
It's problem solving, but there's just maybe it's the visual aspect of it. I don't know. It just always feels magical to me.
I agree.
It is.
You did amazing with those unseen parts. They flowed perfectly. Hi, Gibson.
What's up, Daryl?
I love
I
it.
can't wait to be able to see the inside of the house. I am positive I'll cry. LOL. Yeah, no, you will. You hear the music in your head as you're walking around. It's so bizarre. Restoration of the Goonies house is jaw-dropping achievement. Hats off to JP and the entire team. Agree, Dave.
I can't wait till everybody
Totally
sees it.
agree.
Well, someday.
I
We'll see.
know.
We'll get there.
Yep, absolutely.
Spill it.
Spill it.
Nah.
Spill what?
What?
I drank it all, Stephanie. Relax.
Do you need more
So
water?
there was water in there.
I
and
got a-
lots of coffee, and I'm
got a
done. I'm done.
Oh,
So
this
there
is
we
why
go.
we have this.
Nice. Look at that. Now you can't
I
spill
know.
it. See?
Hydrate.
So we didn't spill it, Stephanie. Sorry.
And now there's too much equipment around. Can't be spilling things over
No
here.
way.
You know, we got technology. We got wires.
What is this? The original too from Dave?
Well.
Oh boy, that's a whole episode.
What's that?
Play the clip.
Play the clip.
I've noticed two
Oh,
problems
you
with
can't
the
hear
new
it though
set.
for some reason,
Well,
and I don't even know why. That's
this
the bummer of it
microphone
all.
is higher
Yeah,
than
but
it needs to be.
Now what's that?
Well, it's because the other microphone, the one that's been on the desk
Yeah,
for
he's
2.5
got this
years
one.
here and
Well.
13 and a half years at NBC, last night that was stolen.
You
Well, I wish
have voiceover.
I wish we could hear this.
So
You know
They can all hear. The audience can hear it, so we just can't.
Oh, they can't.
That was Letterman talking about how
You stole it,
his microphone was stolen one night. Yeah.
and here it is.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
And then I was a kid. I was.
Did he ever find out that you took it? That he took it?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
There's a whole lot to it. I lived in the same house, in the same town that Dave used to live in. I don't want to spend the whole
Okay,
episode
no,
talking
no,
about
no,
this,
no,
but
I'll
yes, I
leave
stole
it.
it, and then I had my little high school show that I showed you pictures of
Yeah.
before, and I took my microphone and I gave it back to Dave, and I said, "Hey, Dave, look, here's a microphone that's just like yours, even though it's not yours." And blah, blah, blah. He said, "Yes, it is. That's really great." And eventually, I got him to take it. He wasn't going to take it at first. Eventually, he took it, and then he gave me a Late Show jacket. Which
Cool.
is it cool? That is giving the kid the wrong messages.
I don't know.
So then I have the microphone I wanted. He's got my microphone. I've got a Late Show jacket, and then I'll never go work for Dave like I thought I would.
Well, he's retired anyway.
Now, yes, but this was in 1996.
Oh.
This was a long time ago. My dad had just died. It was, it was
You
dark.
were too pushy. You were just pushing that microphone on him too hard.
No, he took it. He used it on the show for 10 years.
Oh, wow.
He used it on the show for 10 years. On Monday, the following Monday, it was on the desk.
Wow. You got a jacket. Did he sign it?
No. We're trying to get him back here, though, to talk about that conversation.
You should.
Hey, remember when I showed up on your
That
screen
would be
and porch?
Incredible. That would be incredible. You're talking to his team.
He's trying, yes, and
Okay.
Gibson's trying to help us do that. So,
Let me make sure.
good
That's
stuff.
huge.
I know.
Oh, that's a
the front
journey.
door, by the way.
It wasn't even the front door.
It was
no,
not
it
even
was
the
not.
front door. It was some dodgy shit.
It wasn't dodgy.
Oh, that's
I
a big journey.
mean,
So that's the mission.
Yeah.
Get him here to
Yeah.
see this and offer it.
The Worldwide Pants team has been here.
Yeah.
They've put me on their
To do
video
it,
to with I've told the story to them,
Wow.
and we've done it on this show too.
Wow.
But to talk to Dave and to apologize and to get it all and to explain why this meant so much to me and why it meant so much to him, and it'd be a neat
Wow.
conversation.
Oh my God, he's gonna be so awkward.
Yeah.
So
you
weird.
think?
Whoa. Okay, well, I'll have to watch that episode.
it'll be a
Thanks.
very good watch.
That's hilarious.
Good for you.
That's hilarious. It's gonna be. It's gonna be weird.
I'm excited for you.
The pants people think it's a long time. It's a long time past.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what
David
happens.
Leslie wants to know if you still have the jacket.
Oh yeah, I do.
Oh,
It's
I'm
in the.
sure
It's
you
in the.
got
If
it.
you weren't so
Well,
hobbly, you could go grab it. It's in the closet there.
Yeah.
The one with
I'm
the
gonna
orange.
lose my cape.
The one with the orange sleeves.
Stitching my car
This is
cape.
Late Show on the back. Hot Wheels. You did something with Hot Wheels.
I did. There was a
I've done
Hot
some
Wheels
work with Hot
competition.
Wheels.
Really? There was a
Yes.
competition show on NBC, I don't know, a few years ago. 3 years ago.
Okay.
And yeah, it was a good show.
What was the competition?
People were making Hot Wheel cars in garages inspired by the little Matchbox.
Oh.
But the cool thing about that thing was we made this giant tower with a mini Hot Wheels city in it, and the top rotated, and it was full of little Hot Wheels Matchbox cars. And it spun around, and then they selected it, and it zipped all the way down through the little city and spit out at the bottom, and that was their little car they had to remake.
Wow.
That was fun to make. That was cool. And we
That must
made
have
it
been
in
neat.
Manchester, UK.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Manchester.
I've done some work with them where they do the Hot Wheels Legends Tour every year, which is people make real cars
Yeah.
and they're competing to have their car made into a Hot Wheel, almost the opposite.
Yeah.
And that's fun. We do that every year.
That must be the jacket.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Tis the jacket.
And on
We
the
have
back
one-
it says Nature.
Yeah, I think camera 3 can catch it.
Oh, really?
Nope.
No, I don't think so.
If I go,
Too close. There you go.
If I do weird stuff.
It looks great.
Yeah, great.
hey,
That
how's it
does
going?
look like the old school 90s like look.
That's 1996.
This
So
is it.
he literally sized me up. He goes, you and I were about the same. He goes,
Oh, he gave you his.
well, he was unwrapped. I thought that, but he was
okay.
taking it out of the plastic, and he
Okay.
said,
I was gonna say that's way cooler if it was his.
he goes, we're about the same size, and I wear an XL, so this ought to work for you. And he had me put it on. He goes, oh, that's perfect. Off you go.
Great. I mean, you stole his microphone.
I did.
So I mean, like,
I got
take
let
the jacket.
I
and
got
calm
let
down.
into the theater overnight, and then I was there, left alone.
Wow.
Like all night, like a
You stole his microphone.
back to that. Yeah,
I,
I did.
yeah,
I
so
know.
let's just
I
not
know.
forget that when you drag this poor guy in here. You stole his microphone. You got a jacket. Yeah, you should have gotten a spanking for friggin'
He, at one point, he went back into the house and he goes, "No, I will accept this." He's going to take my high school microphone. I will accept this, but I got to get something for you. You wait right there. Don't move. I'm going to get something for you. Don't go anywhere.
Could have been a mug.
Don't move. That's what he kept saying. And I thought to myself, for
Could've been
sure,
Tom.
he's going in and he's calling the New Canaan Police Department. 100%. He's calling the cops.
Yeah.
That's what I would have done.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I hope he comes back. I gotta watch.
So as far as the Goonies house goes, is there anything, like we're all so excited. I've talked to Damon about it. I know that things are in process with when they'll be able to see this thing that you worked on, that everybody worked on. Is there any kind of, in the meantime, we can leave people with? Is there any kind of, or is it just stay tuned until, come out to the 40th, Damon will be there, Liz will be there, I'm sure they'll be doing something at the house.
Oh, they've gotta be, right? Like, that's their baby.
Yep.
What do you think? I mean,
I think that would be my guess is just if I'm speculating, the next opportunity to see something in that realm would be at the 41st/40th of Short Circuit.
Yeah.
I'll just leave it to Bayman to make any announcement about it. Like, it's his house and
Oh,
his
announcement-wise,
property,
yeah.
But
Yep.
like, I don't know. You're not going to be disappointed, I think, about the journey of it. I don't know. This person just said they might cry. I don't know. Just reset your expectation. You might not cry, but I don't know. If you want to go, it's not disappointing to be up there and see the Rube Goldberg machine, the geraniums, the fence. Everything is as you remember. Go check it out.
If
and
you
then-
haven't been to Astoria and seen it since you worked on it, I mean, there's still a lot of beautiful work was done on the exterior that you can visit from the
Yeah.
driveway, and Bayman and Liz are happy to
follow
ask you to
Bayman,
view the exterior.
follow
so
Goonies house,
Goonies house.
follow
Yeah.
the things,
Yeah.
follow me. And then
Look for
just-
challenge coins around Astoria.
Yeah, those
Right.
coins are floating around.
Right.
Did you get a
right.
coin?
No.
No. You didn't get a coin?
No.
What the heck?
Oh, man.
I'm not much of a
I want
collector.
coin.
Bayman.
I'm not much of a collector.
Oh, really?
I feel
I'm not much of a
Yeah,
collector.
right? Of all the
What's
people
happening?
to say that,
No, no, not at all.
these are all things that I've acquired over the years. Like not like the Letterman mic.
Uh-huh.
Like things that were given to me or shows I worked on and things like that.
You should get a challenge coin.
Bob Gale gave me that hoverboard.
That's amazing.
It is amazing.
It's amazing.
All right, so stay tuned
Yeah.
on the Goonies house of it
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
We
yeah.
can't. There's no groundbreaking information going to
No,
come out here tonight.
unfortunately.
So we'll wrap this up. Are they going to let people in the Goonies house in June? Don't know about
don't
that.
know.
Stay
Stay
tuned.
tuned.
Do you still have the jacket? Yes, she
does.
just wore it. Obviously,
it.
we know that we have the jacket. Hope you all get him. I'd love to see what he has to say about the ordeal. Yeah, me too. Well, it just comes down to like, I'm really sorry, Dave. It's really what it comes down to.
It's
It's
an
just
apology.
sort of like more of an apology of like.
Get on a Zoom, maybe.
Yeah, you don't think it'd be neat to have him here? Maybe even get him behind the desk again.
We gotta get him.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
We gotta get
That
him.
would be amazing. Just for the photo alone. Don't even say a line. Even Johnny Carson went back and visited the Late Show when Letterman was hosting it, and sat at the
Put
desk.
himself in there.
I mean,
when
we have
they came
4
to
of his
LA.
items here: the mic, the desk, and
Yeah.
chair.
But we're not at 30 Rock right now.
How can you tell? Is it? Why do you say that?
We can swap.
This is the COVID Amazon equivalent of 30 Rock. This is as close as I can get over
It looks
COVID.
like it looks amazing.
They're just trying to get an announcement out of JP.
What did
Yeah.
Daryl
Wants to
say?
know if you're going to be at the
Oh,
Short Circuit 40.
Well, Daryl, are you paying for my plane ticket or what?
Yeah.
we'll have to work on that because I want you to be a part of the Goonies House panel if we
Cool.
can make that happen. So if that's what it takes, we'll have the people reach out to you from the.
I would not turn it down.
Okay.
Yeah, you'd be great to be on that panel. That's
I would
perfect.
happily do it.
Yeah.
Happily do it. It's not that. I mean, it's a schlep up there and back, but you can knock it out in a day and a half.
You guys were also busy with both the conversion and then the show during the 40th that like a Goonies house panel wouldn't have been possible. Bayman and Liz couldn't have left for a couple hours, bring you with, like the whole team would have had to come down, Adam F. Goldberg.
Yeah.
So that was kind of the idea of everyone's got all these questions, sort of like they did here tonight.
Yeah.
We'll do it in the theater.
Yeah, fire away. I mean, I'm not mad at that.
Fire away. You have to come. You have to show up.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. Pay for my ticket.
All right, perfect. So that's it. We'll get him some airfare
Yeah.
and probably a hotel or something,
Yep.
I'm
Yeah.
guessing.
Then I'll
Yeah.
happily be there. No problem. And have
There
a
you
drink, a couple of drinks.
What's that hotel you like where the seals stay right there and then you don't sleep on?
Not that one.
No, that's the fancy one that is not.
Terrible. The other one was the Cannery. Lovely.
You like the Cannery.
That was so nice. I mean, it wasn't like so nice like New York so nice, let's be honest. But like it was like much better than the one that was like right on top of the seals. That was brutal. Pier something. What was the name of that?
Bowline.
So when we went up there, I'll go back. Not to sound like a snoot. When we went up there to scout the house for Bayman, like, just James, just come up to that story in this crazy place and look at my old house and just tell me how this is gonna be. Like, how much is this gonna cost? Okay, crazy. I'll come up to Astoria and see this amazing, like, and so you're going up there, and it was an amazing experience to be there because I was a fan of the movie. But I stayed in this great hotel, and we were right on the water. It was built on a pier, and it was just like you could soothe to bed at night by just the lapping of the water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Everything was,
the
and I
rooms
thought,
are excellent.
this
and
place is
fireplace.
July. This
Yeah,
place is
yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
I love it
Yes.
here.
When does the sun come
And
up? About
then-
5:45 in the morning?
So then I was like,
It wasn't
Gibson,
even that.
whatever you.
Yeah.
Like, I know that we're flying up there. Thank you for flying me up. We're going to do the renovation, blah, blah, blah. I like this hotel. It was so nice. Didn't realize that I was only there for the only 2 weeks of
So
the year.
before he gets
that the-
into town, I go to scout that hotel. And I go to talk to the manager and everything, and they go, and just so you know, we have white noise machines and earplugs in every room.
Because
And
of
I
the
was
or.
okay. I'm like, well,
Or-
that's where he has to stay. So
I loved it.
Or-
And I was
or-
only there for the 2 weeks that the SEALs weren't there. They were like whatever they
migrated
do.
somewhere else.
Oh, wow.
So
And
you had peace and quiet. It
So
was
I
a
peace
serene
was
environment.
Lovely. Then I went back up there for this couple days just to meet Bayman again and walk through the plans, and it was the most horrific experience of my life. It was intense. It was literally like there were like SEAL crimes happening outside my door, like
Wow.
SEAL sex crimes. Like
Yeah,
it was
yeah, yeah.
insane, and like SEAL police, like they were
Oh my God,
screaming at
SEAL
each other,
police.
and just like 3 o'clock in the morning, like full blown SEAL arguments. Where I was like, get me out of this hotel. This is miserable.
The drama,
The
the
cannery
SEAL
down
drama.
the street is
The cannery's
not-
closer to the bridge, right?
Yeah,
That's the one.
it's
Yeah.
not
Okay.
near the sea.
Yeah.
And you could hear those seals from the Goonies house, and our audio guy would just
Yep.
all day long.
Yep.
I'm like, are you getting clean audio? He's like, what do you? I mean,
But there,
the seals
the house is like way far away from
way
that.
far away. Yeah.
Imagine being like right on
top of
the
it, yeah.
seals. It was really loud.
He's right though. You could still hear him up there. So like that's how loud they were.
That's how
all
loud
the
they
way
were,
up.
and you're far away from him.
Yeah.
So imagine, they're at his bedroom, literally outside. Yeah.
SEAL sex crimes.
SEAL sex crimes.
Oh, I heard.
With SEAL police.
They do like some insane sounds.
I like
Yeah.
that little atomic motel. I think that's cute.
Yes, the atomic motel.
They're very nice people there.
None of us ever utilized that
Yeah.
location. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looked fun.
Yeah. kitschy.
Mm-hmm.
It's right below the short circuit house. So that's convenient.
Yeah. Nice.
I can't thank you enough for coming over here. I come back because like I could go deep on all this stuff.
This is
Plus,
fun.
I feel like once the Goonies thing of it all comes out, we can really,
Happily.
you know, like this is what a nightmare it was. You know, we talk about how fun it was, but like this was hard.
I'll give you the real tea when we like can release photos.
We gotta do the
about
behind the
it.
scenes
Yeah.
stories,
Yeah.
the making of, the
Right.
true.
There were
making
some,
of.
and I recorded a lot on my phone. So once we have like the full blown green light to sort of say what we can.
Yes.
And not like I'm going to say anything bad, but it was amazing. I'm not going to say anything bad. It was amazing. It was an archaeological dig.
Yeah, a lot of
we found
fun
treasure. It was
challenges.
amazing.
Yeah.
We found treasure.
Yeah,
It was
we
amazing.
literally did. Yeah.
Following the story as if a page taken from the script of the film itself.
Until then, go to the OC Fair and see my tablescape.
Yes. These are amazing.
Yes.
I'm sure briefly talking to my son and I down the hill as he left the Goonies house Saturday night at the 40th was a...
Top 10 highlight for him.
I do remember talking to a few very animated people at the end of that party down the street. There were like parties down the hill that were going off.
Sure.
At the different houses.
At the different houses.
Yes.
Yeah. And it was pretty neat.
How could you not do a block party, you know?
It's a big deal.
It was a big deal. I'm looking forward to it. I hope that we're able to make it happen so that
I
you're
would
there
love to.
again.
I would
It'll be
love
fun to hang out and socialize this
It will,
time.
yeah. And I won't bring the kids.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
nothing against the kids.
Yeah.
I had a great time talking to Wally last
Oh
time.
yeah, but I mean he's the best. But like, just go up and have a couple beers and just
Different
you know,
Relax.
experience.
Yeah.
Relax.
This one's for you.
So you drink? Do you smoke the weed?
I haven't.
It's legal in California, so that's the only reason I'm asking.
in a long time, but
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to it.
Okay.
Um,
You're not a square.
I think there were probably about a good 8 or 9 years there that it was like a lot.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, yeah.
Everybody goes through a phase.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Well, everybody goes through a
pretty
phase.
calm.
Let's see, JP Connelly. And first of all, do you prefer JP or James Pearce?
Oh my
Was
gosh.
you right about it? It's a union thing? Were you
I-
James Connelly and then JP Connelly?
Well, I mean, when I was in the Miss America pageant, I was like a 3-name contestant.
Of course.
Wow.
And what was your
And
talent?
the fans have shortened it down to JP. I mean, people call me JP and James many in different areas of life. I mean, it doesn't matter.
So you don't have a preference?
No.
Okay. In that case, JP, how do people keep up with you? Obviously, Instagram.
Instagram at JP Connelly, TikTok at JP Connelly 1, YouTube Studio Connelly, and Facebook Studio Connelly. But mostly I'm active on Instagram.
Okay.
But everything goes in every direction.
That's tough. I don't know how you're doing it all. It's
love
tough.
it. I love it.
I love it too,
Community.
but I don't seem to be able to do it all as quickly as you're cranking them out on a plane and stuff. That's
Some
amazing.
people are real good at it, I'll tell you what.
Yeah. Do you use apps and AI and all that crap, or are you doing it yourself?
Instagram has the edits app.
Yep.
I love it.
Really?
So it
So
does it
much
for
better
you?
than
I've not
CapCut.
Really?
Absolutely.
I've not gotten into it at all. It's,
TikTok used to be really good and intuitive.
Yeah.
And I find Instagram is just by far and away catching up, and it's a really good platform. I'm not sure the algorithm is my favorite, but
No.
like I also like Instagram because it's visual. I get pictures, I
Mm-hmm.
get inspiration. I have a community I've built, just small as it is, but like it's great.
Remember when it
interesting.
started though? It was just post a picture. There was no caption. There was
Yeah.
no nothing. It was the opposite of all of the other ones. Looks so great.
You know, it's still
No
good.
hashtags. No none of that shit. Now now we're doing it
still
all
good.
again. All right.
Yeah, it's all good.
I'm old and complaining.
I know. Well, you're in my demographic.
Gibson, how do people keep up with you?
Well, really quick, I just want to thank you because you were saying, does he use AI and stuff like that? He does have a great team. He employs a lot of people. This
Yeah.
guy's studio is on like every show. Turn on streaming, turn on the TV. This guy's show is on. So you're helping us all work all around the country, all around the world. Definitely a lot in LA. And even your social media stuff, you have me helping out, several other people doing it. So you are a really important person in the Hollywood community, and
It's good to
you're
hear.
a nice person.
Thanks,
So
it's good to
so yes,
And you're a nice person.
Do you hear that? People who I don't be nice to.
you're like, all right, get that right.
Again, there's a difference between doing your job and having a rough day and being an asshole.
Yeah.
You're
That's
not
right.
an asshole.
That's right. I'm human. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. Thank you.
But now where can people find you?
I'm at Gibson's Explorer Society. Yes.
Gibson's Explorer Society.
That's right.
I
Doing
love
all
that.
kinds of
I don't know
exploring
if I
around
follow
LA.
you.
Yeah, this is a new
It's
account
new,
you
it's
recently
new.
started. It's very good.
I got a little group. We go out and we do adventures, all kinds of random stuff. It's been
adventure?
fun. Yeah. So.
We are working on some stuff behind the scenes.
We're working on a couple things.
There are.
I have stuff to show you tonight. I have more questions for you.
Amazing.
Yes, it's all good.
I know that every time I see you, I throw another project at you. He's started a production company
It's
as well.
expensive, actually. How are you doing this?
I am aware, but luckily we are partnering on
Okay,
things.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Hilarious.
Sorry.
You're
Is
so
Is that why
funny.
you haven't called me in a while?
So
Do
funny.
I need to give you a discount? How many work?
Good grief. You're going out to the one on Thursday, right? Bruno Mars.
Yeah. That's gonna be fun. Will you be there?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Nice. We'll get you all mic'd up.
TikTok live Bruno Mars listening party.
What?
It's on Thursday. He's pretty awesome. He's gonna play his album live on TikTok, and we're making the little room. It's about this size. It looks just like this, but not blue. Where Bruno is just like playing his album. It's pretty cool.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool spot.
Right on.
I love that you are doing podcast studios now. I've seen a couple of your
Yes,
entries into
incredible.
Why
spaces
wouldn't I?
like that.
Incredible.
No, I agree. It's the
I know.
future of all of it.
Yeah. They're talk
Nobody
shows.
was doing this when we did this.
No,
They
I know.
said nobody does long form on YouTube, and they definitely don't need a fucking set and lighting like this and everything.
They sure
Everybody
do.
does now.
Yep,
Yeah.
they sure do.
I gotta
Anyway.
show you my little set then.
That's right. That's right.
My little baby.
You need money, though. You need money.
You
Just a
do
reminder.
need money.
Yeah.
You need money.
Yeah.
I can't thank you enough. Thank you.
Of course,
really
thank you.
appreciate it, and thanks Wally for letting you come over. And I know we're burning into family time at this
Well,
point.
they're in
so-
bed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I'm gonna go home and have a drink and have dinner.
There you go. There you go.
Ariel, producer Purplehead. How do people?
Current producer Purple.
How do
Head.
people
Well,
keep
that's a
up with
new
you?
one. If you can spell my name, good luck to you. But Birds and Bees Don't Fuck is coming back, so Birds and Bees Don't Fuck without the U because censorship is real.
There you go.
Come find me.
Because censorship is
Come
real,
again,
I guess.
And again, and again.
What's up, James? So he finally made it.
Fred,
Right at the end.
Fred, oh man, I forgot, and I forgot your name on air. What a rude
Wow.
punk I am. But
That's
you are
amazing.
like in the top 10 texts that I always get. So like, please, I love you, Brad.
We love everybody. Please love one another. Let's see. Tomorrow night, come join us on a blockbuster year with Brandon BC DeLorean, where we're doing Breakfast Club. Wait again with you again.
Yeah.
You're our guest tomorrow. That's fun.
You know what? I'm doing a total, I was doing the math on the way over here. I'm doing a total of 8 podcasts this week between my show. I think I'm shooting like 5 episodes this week or something, 5 or 6
Wow.
episodes. And
My
then
God.
I was on to, so I must be doing 7 episodes this week, I think.
Wow.
Plus this one, plus tomorrow,
Yeah.
plus I'm doing somebody else's Friday morning.
Yeah.
Jeez,
That's a lot.
Louise.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
not
you're-
getting paid for any of it though.
The struggle is real.
join
We
my
got to work on that
Patreon.
one.
Right.
Yeah.
I get
Work
it.
on that one.
Yeah, but it's a fun week. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us. Join us tomorrow on a Blockbuster Year. Until next week, when JP will not be here.
Sorry.
Come join us up.
Okay, bye.
Join us
Okay,
up
bye.
in Astoria in June. Until then, we'll see you out there. We love you. Please love one another.
Bye, guys.
Love you.
We are out. It's just that this is not the audio is not playing here. I think I must have stepped on
How many
something
people
before.
watch that?
I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll see everybody from like the whole like Pip and Brad.
That was awesome.
The whole game. The whole game. Bye, Dave. Fun show. See you all in June.
Cool. I'll have to go watch that.
That's my.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. That's why I was. He's a perfect one. That was when we were just like, oh.